half of the phase duo, that world championship phase duo. And although we've seen Renegade in 2v2s plenty of times, I'm still new to seeing Snakebite in this realm, so it's really tough to find out who has the advantage on here, but it's gonna be really fun to watch both of these duos going at it. And right off the rip, they're in their offense, and right off the rip, Sparty getting the dub.
Yeah, it's that trade, of course, for the bottom center control for Camo, but Camo is going to be out of the play now. It's a 2-1 lead here for Sparty, but he's got the shock to work with.
Brings that shock over toward the glass side. Renegade having no idea where he's at. Finds out. Easy kill onto Renegade. Comes in with the movement, the movement, more like it. Okay, Sparty feeling himself on the way to a 4-0 start and a 4-1 lead here on Snakebite and Renegade.
Yeah, they've got elevator control. They do a really good job of working together on all of these kills, and you can see the 3 assists for Bubudubu, only 1 death for him, so a great start here for Bubudubu and Sparty, champions of the last 2v2 event, of course.
Looks like Renegade and Snakebite have both made it toward the tower side. Renegade dropping over toward the mid bridge. I would imagine Bubudubu has some easy shots onto him. And Sparty gets the headshot onto Snakebite toward the catwalk side. Renegade catches one as well. Sparty absolutely on what all 6 of the team's kills at the moment, hasn't died a single time.
Yeah, I absolutely love the way Bubu and Sparty are playing this, right? You saw Bubu on the top of glass there, cross shooting, putting that damage in. Sparty just comes up, cleans it all up. 6-0 for Sparty, and Bubu with 4 assists. This is definitely a squad to pay attention to as this tournament goes on. Obviously, they won the last one, but they're starting off really strong against a very prominent Renegade and Snakebite.
Why'd you have to say the 0 and 0? Why'd you have to say his assist? He has all the kills right now, and Tim, how is he gonna get any more assists? What, you gonna get assists and jump off the map? So how is he gonna get any assists when this man literally has all of the kills? But finally, Snakebite and Renegade taking down Bubudubu once again. Sparty on the low ground, still takes down Renegade himself, backs down Snakebite. Another reset happens here, and Sparty, he's flirting around with a bit of a killing frenzy, and something tells me he got the Riz.
Yeah, he still has all the kills, like you mentioned, Tony, so clearly, and he's going to continue that. You see a pressure comes in. This might be where things get a little bit shaky, and that's exactly what happens, right? A bit too aggressive. Snakebite and Renegade play that really well, stamp their feet into the ground, and Bubudubu and Sparty not able to break through. Almost
doubling the score line of Snakebite and Renegade have the Sentinels duo. Sparty right now watching the seaside. Meanwhile, Bubudubu, he's gonna find that both players are over towards A. He's also gonna find out that Sparty ain't the only one on his team that can use the shock. First kill on the board for Bubudubu, and it's a fancy one.
All right, give me just a second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll
10-5 now. Very, very solid lead at the very start of this game. Sparty gonna anticipate the push, gets the trade. At this point, it's all they're looking for. But Bubudubu has a shock rifle, has something to say about it. Snakebite's gonna jump into that shot, but not get taken out. So it's a good live by Snakebite. Renegade, off that information, gonna try and push now.
Bubudubu holding back his former teammate, and Renegade still over towards tower. Meanwhile, Snakebite kind of angling out his teammate in Sparty over toward the camo box here. So a bit of an awkward situation for Sparty. And Bubudubu wants to get a kill, but I also feel like he also wants to value his life. It's gonna be tough for them to navigate this.
Yeah, but this is why he did it right. A beautiful job. Gonna catch out Snakebite, going for that camo, and that first kill going to solidify this camo. They're of course looking for Renegade. Now that he has the information on that, Sparty's gonna try and go for this camo while Bubudubu keeps Renegade in his sights.
And although Bubudubu's one shot, he's doing a great job being that distraction. Snakebite from across the map, know where he's at, and so does Renegade, who's right in his face. The damage goes in. Sparty ends up with the back smack. Snakebite now stuck over toward the gold side of the map by himself. Another reset goes in, but this time over doubled enemy's team score. 13-6 right now on the Sentinels duo.
Yeah, but you got to look at Sparty right there. A really heads-up play, right? He goes towards C to block that spawn. Bubu goes towards A, so they block all the spawns on the map with that timer and that spawn timer coming up. And that way they force the spawn on the pipe side. And they can just come in and pinch and eliminate. And that's exactly what they do. 15-6, flawless play out of Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty.
Even since the 8-0 start by Spartan, and even since then we ended up going down, somehow Sparty is still riding that momentum. 13-2 at the moment here. Literally playing damn near perfect Halo at this point. Snakebite finding himself one shot at Boo Boo Dubu, making sure he positions himself perfectly to allow Sparty to get the cut. At this point, I feel like Boo Boo Dubu's playing for assist. At this point, Boo Boo Dubu's like, let's see how many kills you can end up here with Sparty, because at this point, 20 is doable.
They're playing phenomenal. This is definitely not over yet, but yeah, I mean, Sparty and Boo Boo Dubu are like always on the same page. You can notice that in every fight, every engagement they take, no damage is wasted. Every bit of damage that they put in gets capitalized on.
All right,
and
we're
that's
back.
what
Sorry
makes
about
them
that.
some of the best players in the world.
Shroud goes down.
Had to take care of something
Forcing
literally right
Renegade
after I hit
out
start
of the
stream.
gold side, but
We're
somehow
good.
still Renegade hits the shot with the shock. Through the Shadow Realm he goes, taking down both. Perfect kill. Oh my
Damn.
gosh, Sparty might have just got black screened there. I don't think Sparty even saw a
Nice shots by
screen.
Renegade, but they are still down by
This
6.
is where things get a bit
Big game, though.
interesting, to say the least. A 6-kill lead still. Renegade has the shock, and he's got camo, and he's not missing. So all those things added up to a potential tie here very shortly.
Yo. What a spawn and what a shot by Renegade. These are the best players in the freaking world, man. It's crazy. As Renegade starting to heat up here, killing spree out of him. Snakebite covering his back, only down by 5 kills. At the moment here are Snakebite and Renegade. With Renegade still 2 shots in this shock, what do you want to see out of Snakebite and Renegade to come back in this game?
Well, Camo's not coming up till the 4-minute mark, so they can't really play for that. So it's essentially getting 2 kills with his shock. The last 2 bullets, I mean, that's a big positive. It'll bring him within 3. They're just playing a little bit close together like they are right now. They've slowed down the side of Boo Boo and Sparty. You saw before, they were grappling around the map like crazy, playing very aggressively. Now we've turned them into a passive team, and right now they could potentially smell the fear. Can Sparty and can Renegade and Snakebite? So just got to play slow and act off of any information they get.
Fear is a pungent smell. It hits you, punches you in the face oftentimes.
Huh?
And as of right now, Renegade still with that.
What are we
shock
talking
at the
about right
moment
now?
Here, like you said, the game's really slowed down to a snail's pace. You could drop a pin on the map and it'll echo across all of Recharge. Active camouflage up, less than 30 seconds, but that is plenty of time for things to happen. There's plenty of time for both of these players to get active if they choose so.
I really like this, though. This is a great transition. Unfortunately, they're going to spot it, right? He's trying to go for that C-plat control to make sure to get camo. They spot him instantly, though, and now you can see it from this position. Camo isn't the easiest to grab. So a great job by Sparty and Boo Boo, but Renegade doesn't miss a shot. And because of that, Snakebite drops the shroud screen. Actually, I don't think that was Snakebite. I think it was Snakebite. Okay. Snake drops the shroud screen. Renegade picks up the camo, and now he's got 1 bullet to work with.
And just imagine like Sparty, like, good shot, here's a shroud screen. Like, don't worry, that didn't happen there. But what is happening right now is Renegade's hitting shots. Now only down by 3 kills. This was once seemingly like a lopsided game in favor of Sparty and Boo Boo Dubu. Actually, Sparty himself starting off 8-0, 13-2, I think it was his scoreline at one point. Now in a bit of a kill deficit.
Only 1 kill game
right now with Sparty. The same for Boo Boo Dubu. Only 1 kill separates these 2 duos. Snakebite and Renegade might just pull off the greatest heist of 2024 if they win this one.
I don't want to call myself or prop myself up at all, but I did say the words, this is not over, and it's because at any moment in time,
shut up, Tim.
Renegade or Snakebite that decide to pop off, but those trades are going to be huge. It's a 2-kill lead now for the side of Boo Boo and Sparty. So still, they have that advantage, and they have control as well. As you can see, Boo Boo once again going towards that long haul side.
Snakebite and Renegade tried to infiltrate over towards gold. Sparty has found his way out of here, and now Boo Boo Dubu might want to try to get himself in towards his back gold side. Might be seeing a battle between him and Snakebite. Actually, no, Snakebite snatches up shock. Gets it towards Renegade before Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty even recognize what happened. So Now we're seeing a bit of separation. Sparty over toward the seaside. Boo Boo Doo on Whirlpool. Will this pay dividends here for the duo? Apparently not, because Renegade starts off with taking down Boo Boo Doo. Sparty tries to get a kill and escape, but he can't. 20-19 right now. This is just a 1-kill game as Renegade now has Shroud and active
Phaser in
camo
game
in his
5
sights.
in COD.
I mean, this is just absolutely insane, right? The quickness in which he reacted to that information that Snakebite gave him to turn around and get that kill on the Boo Boo was so fast. Boo Boo though catches out Snakebite hiding in the corner.
That's unfortunately
it was a good
average.
play by him in a
That
good
was so
position,
close.
but that kill is going to open up the map now, and camo is going to be the hands of Sentinels.
Renegade dropping grenades, trying to get some easy damage off. Snakebite has spawned up. Now the two can work in tandem. Plenty of ammo in this shotgun, which is what you want if you're a fan of the Renegade and Snakebite duo. But what you don't want is Boo Boo Doo and Sparty flying at him. Boo Boo Doo takes down Sparty. Snakebite wants to take down at least one with him, but Sparty is watching Boo Boo's back. 23 kills have been accumulated here for Boo Boo Doo and Sparty. 2 more, and that's gonna be all she wrote. And Boo Boo Doo's lining him up from across the map. Sparty is in the face of Renegade and gets himself the kill. The final might be Snakebite. It might be ending right now.
I love the aggression on Boo Boo. He also gives them those pipe spawns once again, but a beautiful job by Snakebite to assist Boo Boo in that situation. Snakebite was looking for that kill on the camo, and he didn't get it, but they will get the last kill. That is Sparty and Boo Boo, and they will win game number 1.
What a climb.
Damn.
What a bounce back that we saw out of Snakebite and Renegade. Like things were legitimately looking scared. Think about the timeline of that game and how dominant Sparty and Boo Boo Doo were. We talk about Sparty starting off 8-0. We talk about him starting off 13-2. And then for Renegade and Snakebite to bring us within just 1 kill towards the mid game and almost take over. Luckily, it felt like it was only a matter of time before Boo Boo Doo and Sparty started to get back into rhythm again. But things got really scary in that game 1.
They did, and Snakebite and Renegade had a great answer. I mean, Renegade again popping off with that shock rifle. That was my key to success for just any team. I don't want to give Renegade too much, but his ability with that shock rifle is unprecedented. If you can take that out of his hands, then you take away that power, and you can really go away and run away with the game. But in this situation, he was stopped at the very end, which is all that matters, before he got a couple kills. Like that was such a disgusting spawn snipe right there too. But here we go. It's gonna be now game 2, Solitude Slayer. Ladies and gentlemen, Boo Boo and Sparty up by 1.
This is bringing me back to the SLC vibes. I didn't FaZe and Sentinels match up twice against each other.
I think they did.
Back
Sen also knocked them out.
Back in season 2. Maybe we see them go at it again. That roadmap is already out. If you guys haven't checked, it's gonna be fun. We're going back to SLC. We're going back to Texas. Going on my favorite places. Camo in the hands of Sparty finds himself not quite the back smack, but the melee is good enough to take down Renegade.
Good live too.
Did find the exit route from bottom mid towards the U-turn. Renegade's right back off of spawn, and now Sparty is right back on the hunt. Camouflage good enough to take down Renegade. Snakebite once again trying to find himself, trying to figure out how to stay alive. Gets the kill onto Sparty, which is huge. Gets the spawning player back up, and now Boo Boo Doo finds himself by himself for a few seconds.
Yeah, he's got the shock rifle too, so he's definitely going to be a target here. Decides to drop towards dip. I don't know if that was just a miss grapple on the gold ledge, but he's in a very disadvantageous position. Misses the shot on Snakebite. They have information on Snakebite as they kill Renegade. It's now a 1v1 Sparty versus Snakebite. Sparty gets the kill 5-2, Tony. Another massive start here for Boo Boo and Spartan.
I love how you use the phrase getting information onto Snakebite right there. I feel like in 2's gameplay, or even all of Halo, knowledge really is power. Like I feel like every time you move across the map, you're trying to gain information, so you get all the information that you want, and you're able to get an advantage through damage through that info. Knowledge truly is power here in Halo Infinite. I think even more so in the 2v2s.
100% agree. They're looking for knowledge right now and information right now because that camo is at top center. So understanding where Renegade is and where Snakebite is very important. And oh my goodness gracious, Boo Boo did find Renegade, and he put one right to his face. Snakebite sharing the same fate as well. Gonna go down to no shields. They will collapse on this, but they've got to be careful of Renegade spawning behind. That's exactly what happens. Beautiful play by Renegade to push in, get that kill, and he gets another one on the Sparty as well. A double and a secured camo potentially, but they're getting the spawns on the loop. He's got to be careful here.
Sparty was off the top rope. He was definitely McFlying right there, but Renegade shot staying solid, putting his second on the board as far as kill-wise, grabbing a hold of active camouflage. Snakebite and Renegade still obviously in it. He gets the kill onto Boo Boo Doo, but it's good enough to put him down to one shot. As Sparty's good enough to make sure that he hunts him down. Excellent angling out by Snakebite. Can't exactly find the kill. Finds the kill onto Boo Boo Doo. Sparty's just recovering right now, and Snakebite's already done the initial damage. 2v2 Halo at its finest right there, baiting and switching on their way to shot control.
And phase 6-2 dot taking
You see,
game 5.
he blocks that loop spawn so that he can freely go for shock, or so, I'm sorry, the Renegade can clearly go for shock. That's going to be a huge swing in the game right now, as they do have control of the snipe side of the map, but just keep an eye on that kill feed. Snakebite trying to do his best to stay alive. Renegade taking a different angle. Snakebite has no choice but to go down there as he's taking fire from 2 different angles, but Renegade gets away with a shock rifle. We'll see what he's able to do with it.
4-7 start here for Renegade. Happy with the 3 assist right there, but so far an uncharacteristic like negative KD out of Renegade. But he still has that shock, still has that repulse, he still has plenty of time to make something happen. Sparty on the gold corner. Boo Boo Doo gets the kill onto Snakebite, and once again Renegade finds himself into a 1v2. Does damage onto 1. Target prioritization is there, and most important, staying alive, and knows that Boo Boo Doo was looking over towards camouflage, so ends up angling him out, getting the flank as Snakebite chases down Sparty. One shot he goes. Snakebite with the camouflage. This works really well for the phase duo as Snakebite gets the kill, pops the camo. Man. You may be down by 2, but that was quite the fight for Renegade and Snake.
Yeah, and Boo Boo's isolated too. Renegade finds him right away. It's just going to be up to Snakebite to help out. Never mind. Renegade gets the kill cleanly here. Snakebite now, you can see, isolating Boo Boo. Now they go to isolate Spartan, and there's going to be a spawn on the loop, I believe, for Boo Boo, so they got to be careful of that. You see Sparty already walking towards that side. Snakebite's camo is going to run out here very shortly, but looking for any value he can get out of it. And Boo Boo is that.
That was a good-ass play.
But he gets taken out so quickly.
Boo Boo ain't the fool here. Not here on Solitude.
Nice
not here with
shots.
Halo.
Holy shit.
What do you do against that? What, Tim? How do you prepare for that?
Run.
That is unreal. Oh my gosh.
Away.
Disgusting.
That thrust is so strong, Tony. Renegade always makes sure to have that thrust, have that sandbox.
Damn.
You know, we used to call them Slayers back in my day. In Halo 2, everyone used to have a objective player, Slayer, and the Slayers always take control of the power weapons on the map, and now we've got equipment to use as well, so there's just so much to take control of. Renegade is one of those players that controls that really well.
Back
15
in my
to
day.
13 here. It's Renegade once again. Only needs the bandit this time, and a 2-kill lead here for Snakebite and Renegade.
Things really looking well for Renegade and Snakebite. Renegade started to heat up here, and if they're able to steal this game, I'm sure I won't hear the end of it from Verb Maker in my chat tomorrow, let me tell you. Camouflage coming up just a few seconds. Snakebite over towards A, might be able to play the market angle. Renegade on the opposing side towards Loot. The problem is Boo Boo Doo Boo knows exactly where he's at. That sticky sends flying towards Boo Boo, not gonna connect. Snakebite by himself, backs down. Doesn't want to punt the camouflage, but you also don't want to give up any free deaths as well. Sparty, he gets away with it.
And again, that ping will give information. Snakebite not going to overextend on that fight, even though I believe it was Boo Boo was really weak. But now they have a pinch situation here. Boo Boo has the shock rifle. Sparty going to repulse them back. Boo Boo looking for an opening here. Gonna go in for it.
Nice
That's
shot.
Snakebite. Nice little clean kill. Is right, Tony. It was nice and clean. And Sparty going to clean up the second. And once again,
These brothers goofy.
Boo Boo and Spartan have taken the lead.
Maj and Boo Boo with the great angles over towards Renegade and Snakebite. Once again, Sparty having a standout game here in game number 2. 13-8 at the moment here. Boo-boo Doo-boo.
Like I said, stand
Next with that
out.
one, leaving Renegade by himself, no longer a duo. Now it's a 2v1. It looks like Sparty's gonna do that initial damage, and Boo-boo Doo-boo, he was angling out a bit for the exit routes, and sadly Sparty ends up going down, and Boo-boo was not able to get the cleanup. But with all this ammo and this shock, I feel like that has to be the important part, getting the shock, keeping the shock away from Renegade.
Yeah, you're the VIP at this point, essentially. You have to stay alive with the shock. You cannot give it up. Just do as much damage as possible, because look, Renegade hears the shock. He's like, huh? He just starts moving forward, right towards it, wants it in his hands. But some great trades there. End up, again, keeping this within 1. 19-18, 4 minutes left.
But luckily, Sparty's pretty good with the shock as well. Another fight for the active camouflage, and with only 3 kills separating these two. Is it 3? Is it 1? My eyes are failing me here. I apologize. But well, it's more now. I can tell you that. Sparty with the shock onto Snakebite. Camouflage spawns right up towards the mid-map. Renegade finds himself over toward the low ground, finds himself with no shields, and finds himself with no camouflage. Sparty snatching that up. Snakebite ends up getting ninja. Had no idea where Sparty was falling from, but
That was nice.
oh my gosh. Sparty's having a crazy series right now.
I mean, yeah, no, that's probably still
good. No way. Oh my goodness gracious. This is called running around the playground.
Not much PJ could do
exactly
about that.
what he's doing. He just freely roaming around. 23-18. What an incredible performance out of Sparty. Like you said, 17 kills this game. I believe in the last one he had 19. So 2 incredible performances by him, but just them as a duo is
holy
so
shit.
very solid. And there it is, the 25th kill for Boo-boo Doo-boo. Tony, that's 2 in a row. We're going to game 3, but Boo-boo and Sparty look real good.
Yes, they
I've
do.
consistently said it. I feel like people know
These brothers are just them
Sparty
at twos,
is a great
I guess.
Halo player. But I still somehow feel like
I don't
Sparty has
know.
been underrated throughout these first 2 seasons. Like, he is one of the best in the game. But I feel like a lot of people are not giving him his credit.
I think that's actually facts. I think Tony might be spitting right there.
Don't like his online persona.
Yeah, I mean, Sparty a controversial figure, but I think he's like, he's deadass like that in this game.
Presents himself on his stream or on Twitter. No matter what, though, you can't deny it. When it comes to putting down shots, when it comes to staying alive, and yes, an underrated IQ with picking and choosing his positions, both offensively and defensively.
I think Tony might be spitting here, I'm not gonna lie.
Sparty is up there with some of the best in the world.
I think he might be spitting.
I mean, this duo just plays so well together. And, you know, again, they won the last 2v2. It's no doubt that they're going to perform well in this 2v2. It's just common sense, right? But Renegade and Snakebite have done a good job of keeping it fairly close. It's just that, like you said, Sparty has been the pop-off, right? 17 or 18 kills from last game. Before the previous game, it was 19. And now an answer back has to happen. Renegade with a snipe in his hands. Could
Here we
this
go.
be the answer?
Help.
Yes.
I hate these guys.
Into the repo, Snakebite comes in with the finish. Active camouflage obviously coming up on a bit of a delay, but here it is. Both duos are up and fully healthy at the moment, so if you want this camo, you are going to have to earn it.
You are definitely going to have to earn it. Oh, a little bit of a slide there. Cheeky from Boo Boo. Oh, repulse takes you out of your cover, though. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1. Renegade's in his wheelhouse with a sniper in his hands. I think this is going to get interesting real quick. Boo Boo and Sparty are definitely going to change the pace of the game. You see it right here. But it's not going to matter. Renegade spots out Boo Boo, takes him out. Camo and Snipe still in his hands. 3 bullets to work with.
I'm telling you right now, Renegade is just different. His Spartan suit is made of vibranium or something. I don't know. The man, he just be moving different right now. Oh my gosh.
Holy
Sparty,
shit, dude.
I'm sorry this is happening to you, but Renegade is bullying.
Oh my. He almost hit that one.
Sends Boo Boo Doo back. Snakebite comes in with the finish and a 7-1 run out of the World Championship duo.
Tony, you made me sad there for a second. You genuinely had that tone in your voice where you actually felt bad. 7-1, a massive Massive difference here from game number 2 and game number 1. It's Snakebite and Renegade now with the lead, and it's Sparty hitting the black screen once again. 1 kill is all Sparty and Boo Boo Doo have so far in this game.
Quantum Translator coming up here. Renegade pops it immediately. He does have Snakebite right window, so although they're fighting off their back foot, they're fighting together, and that's what matters. 2 players going down, only 1 in return for Snakebite and Renegade, who have been the best live fire team in this tournament. I don't know if you noticed so far, but when Snakebite and Renegade are on live fire,
should make sense.
This is what happens.
Makes a lot of sense.
Well, there you go. Oh man, like I said, that QT, look at the fact that he can traverse all the way through from one corner of the map to the other. He did the damage enough to open himself up to get this camo. Now he's got the camo. Snakebite gets a kill in the feed. I mean, they're looking real good right now, and sometimes you need to have your back up against the wall so you can perform like this. 12-3, FaZe lead.
Well, if the scoreline is measured by having your back up against the wall, Boo Boo Doo and Sparty are winning right now. Because as of right now, Snakebite and Renegade have been literally just applying pressure and forcing them back this entire game. And mind you, Renegade hasn't even died yet. The fact that he's still applying this relentless pressure is kind of crazy, man. At this point, you know me, I'm a stat. I'm playing for the perfection. I'm not. I'm baiting the hell out of my teammate, but Renegade still pushing forward, still putting Boo Boo Doo and Sparty in a very uncomfortable position, and still doing what the demon does.
Have we ever seen a perfection on cast before? That's Mike. Okay, I'm about to ruin it for everybody. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he goes down. I'm sorry.
Brother.
15-5. Renegade with 9 kills. Doesn't get the frenzy either, but a massive lead again. This is critical to have a lead like this in a game because you can just change your pace. You can push aggressively. You can push into those 2v1s. Make sure you at least get a trade. And you see Renegade is definitely taking the pace up in his game. Takes out Sparty in a 1v1, and this is where I think Boo Boo Doo and Sparty go back to that slow play style. Have each other, you know, holding each other's hands, whatever. Make sure that you have angles on each other, because right now taking a 1v1 versus Renegade in this flow state is just a scary situation.
One of my favorite color commentators to work with, Tim. The way you break down things is elegant and beautiful.
To say the least.
The greatest breakdown you've ever said was having large leads in the game is critical to success. I mean, that's.
I hate you so much.
That's just freaking.
Why don't you just get? Listen. Why don't you get HCS Creeper then? If you don't like me, go get him, Tony. Okay.
I love you. What do you mean?
Hate you. I need a new duo. Anybody wants to cast for the first time? But here we go. Sparty is
I'm down.
Gonna be trying to bring this game back. 6 kills is all they need, and those 6 kills, Tony, crucial for them to win this game.
Camouflage gets popped here by Snakebite. 5 more kills needed here for Snakebite and Renegade. As Boo Boo Doo and Sparty find himself over toward the green side, and also find himself pretty damaged right now. Both go down to 1 shot, but somehow they're able to take down Renegade. Snakebite sneaks in the kill onto 1 at a bit of a damage disadvantage against Boo Boo, but still has a bit of camo to be sneaky with, and also has that massive lead, which is crucial to them winning.
Stop. Oh man,
these brothers are goofy.
I hate you so much. 22-8. 3 kills is all that's necessary. And again, I think the big story has obviously been Renegade popping off 14 kills, but I also think they've gotten every single camo. Like the camo is on point in this game. They've gotten every single camo, pretty much every snipe. Now Boo Boo ends up shutting me up with that one. He picks up a snipe and trying to utilize it to get a kill, but 2 kills is all that Snakebite and Renegade need, and they start to bring back this series. It's 2-0 right now. Snakebite and Renegade look like they got a different kind of energy about them.
Yeah, I feel like, and I'm starting to realize it, like, this must be their favorite choose map. And it's time and time again, this is what happens to their opponents, no matter who their opponents are. Even the likes of Boo Boo Doo and Sparty, who have largely had their way in the first 2 games. They were looking like they were on their way to a sweep. If it was on any other map, maybe they do sweep, but Renegade and Snakebite on live fire in this 2v2 tournament
what is this,
is
NCAA
the best live fire team that we have. And now I'm wondering, do you go back to your old ways? Do history repeat itself like it did in the first 2 games? Or now that you go back into recharge for the second time, you have some new momentum, you have some new life to you. Maybe things are going to be a lot different. Maybe Snakebite and Renegade send this into a game 5.
Yeah, those first 2 games were really close, but the one factor that I have in my mind is how this game starts, right? Every single start, the first 2 starts for Bubudubu and Sparty, they had an incredible start. In that game, obviously, we saw Renegade and Snakebite have their incredible
Shit kind of
start.
goes hard, I'm not gonna lie.
I want to see a different start here for the side of Renegade and Snakebite. If they can start this game strong, I truly think they take this as well, but we're gonna have to see.
Going to game 4, it might just be the last time we see Renegade and Snakebite here in the winners bracket. There is a chance that their winners bracket journey ends just short of the finals, as Sparty and Bubudubu are 2-1 in the series. Luckily for Renegade and Snakebite, they have all the momentum in the world after that incredible, inconceivable live fire matchup.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Just saw, which was pure dominance in favor of the Demon and the General. First kill goes towards Snakebite.
The Demon and the General. That's actually kind of fire.
Riding that momentum, picking up exactly where they left off with an early lead.
I kind of tipped that one, I'm not gonna lie.
With the peekaboo, not enough.
That was a nice little peekaboo right there. Tied up at 2 though.
All right, I'm gonna hit the Pine Park one more time.
Yeah, if you just watch Renegade's, he just has a lot of confidence in him. Like, you just watch the way he's challenging pretty much every fight, and this is where Renegade's at his best. When he challenges that fight in the Sparty and the kill feed, ends up going down. Snakebite though is gonna get his own kill. Now he's challenging, which I love to see. Confidence out of him. Stays alive on the battery somehow. Now we're tied at 3. Tony, this might be a lot closer than we think.
Just threw him the shock.
And thank you, Renegade, for the shock.
I don't know if that was him dying or like a special delivery of the shock to Snakebite, who currently I was 3-1, now make it 4. Oh, almost lines it up onto Sparty, but now Sparty gets a kill onto Snakebite. Renegade shutting that down immediately. Renegade wanted to make sure that Sparty was not able to get away with the shock. Shuts it down. Bubudubu now putting some pressure on it. Back and forth we go. Just bodies are dropping. They're hitting the floor. Drowning Pool would be proud at the moment.
Drowning Pool. Oh, man. Tied at 6. It's a shock in the hands of Renegade, though. Nice little toss-off. You got to understand, especially as a captain, when your teammates are heating up, make sure to activate that. Tied 6-6.
You say activate that shit.
Sparty connects onto Snakebite from across the map. Bubudubu still fighting for this camouflage, and while Renegade wants to try to play for the burn, Sparty watches Bubudubu's back. Huge plays out of Bubudubu and Sparty back here on recharge, where this could be elimination time. This could be Snakebite and Renegade going down to the lower bracket if they don't take this win.
That is true. Bubudubu in a 1v1 versus Snakebite. Renegade has to get this kill, but he cannot. Look at the ability of Sparty to come in and help. Oh no, Bubu's still alive. The turnaround. How beautiful.
Oh!
As well. Oh my word. 9-8 now, within 1.
Plays are being made on both sides of the map right now. This time it's Renegade with the double kill, and I thought a well-placed grenade onto Bubudubu, but Bubudubu winning that engagement. Now we're seeing Snakebite by himself, trying to conceal his presence, wait for Renegade to come off a spawn, reset. Obviously, Bubu and Sparty have the lead right now, but the last thing you want to do is dig a hole. Dig yourself deep in that hole where you can't climb out. Renegade off a spawn, taking down Bubu. Sparty now isolated over toward the bottom A side. Snakebite, the forward player, looking. Where the? There he is. Okay, we got it. We got him. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
He played his life for a long time, and I was really worried about Bubu spawning on that C plat and pushing really aggressively, but look at the shots from Renegade. Has a shock rifle, now has the lead as well. Camo's coming up in 18 seconds. Very crucial time in the game right here. Whoever gets these kills that line up with that camo spawning, they can really run away with this camo shock rifle combination.
You gotta think it takes 10 seconds to come off a respawn. And once you get that kill, You're really putting your opponent at a disadvantage to try to play after Camo. It only takes one, and there it is. Renegade taking off the head of Boo Boo Doo, grabs a hold of that camouflage, and was that his own grenade?
Yes, it was his own grenade.
Did he not burn the camo? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is everything good falling apart here for Renegade and Snakebite. Sparty takes full advantage of it, though.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. I'm going to have to see a replay on this shit.
Shock rifle. He's got 2 grapples as well, so if he gets in trouble, he can get out. But he's a little bit nervous to push into this. A lot of respect being shown here. Finds an angle, though. Gets the shot. Beautiful shot on the Snakebite.
Halfway to victory.
I got to deal with Renegade. Luckily, Boo Boo Doo was able to do just that. A clean sweep. We haven't seen that too much in this game right now. It's been back and forth almost the entire time. And instead of spawning over toward the A side, looks like they spawned long haul. Luckily, Sparty's aware of that. Renegade and Snakebite rotating over. The problem is Renegade runs right into the shot of Sparty, sending them back to respawn, once again resetting. At some point, Renegade and
Shock
Snakebite,
might be that cheese, bro.
has to change.
Just to set you up, whoever wins this series is going to be facing Legend and SLG in the winners finals. So obviously Boo Boo Doo and Spartan looking to end this now. They have a 3-kill lead that's going to assist them in that, but Snakebite and Renegade, winning the last game by a large deficit, have a chance to bring this series back as well. It's going to come down to this shock rifle control. Camo now up in 20 seconds as well.
Sparty for the last few weeks have been playing with a chip on his shoulder. At least like it. And I've been loving every single moment of it. Even when he's not getting the kills, he's doing the damage. Boo Boo Doo was getting the cleanups. That's a double kill out of Boo Boo. Back to a 5-kill advantage. Renegade, I think he beelined it straight towards Camo. He did. Renegade should have that camouflage. Sparty and Snakebite did trade out their lives right there. So it's a shock versus Camo battle.
Renegade has information now, waiting for the spawner. I think he only has information on 1 player, so has to be really careful here. Boo Boo's gonna scurry away with that shock rifle in his hands. And again, they'll be riding out this camo. That's all you can really do. And oh my goodness, Renegade falls into the trap. Snakebite doing a great job of cleaning up 1, but Sparty gets another. And now 4 kills away from throwing, or I'm sorry, ending this series and throwing Snakebite and Renegade in the lower bracket.
He letting that dog in him run wild right now. Is Sparty the dog? Snakebite trying to keep Boo Boo Doo back from the catwalk to the A side. Long range shots are connecting.
5 minutes.
Meanwhile, looks like Renegade push up over on the gold side of the map. Boo Boo Doo and Renegade might be getting into a bit of fisticuffs. Renegade wins that one.
Why did he say it like that?
Snakebite turns Boo Boo Doo.
No, I missed something.
Excuse me. Sparty drops the stick.
He said
Trades out
fisticuffs?
his life there. Now just 2 more kills needed.
Yeah,
Boo Boo
fisty
Doo and
is.
Spartan, and Snakebite and Renegade a little behind here.
Yeah, I'm curious how they play this. I'm assuming playing it slow, but Boo Boo's not going to play it slow whatsoever. He gets the 24th. Snakebite trying to do all he can to trade out that kill, but Boo Boo somehow makes it behind him, and he also gets the shock. And he's going to use that to try and end this game.
1 kill away from the winners bracket finals right now. Renegade's able to take down Boo Boo Doo, but can he take down the one-shot Sparty? Apparently not. Boo Boo Doo and Spartan are going into the winners bracket finals. Snakebite and a Renegade.
It's a big dub right there.
They'll have another chance just down in the lower bracket.
Yeah, and if I'm honest about FaZe, they get better the longer they get to play. And if they get to go through the lower bracket, I'm sure they're not very happy about that. But regardless, they get more time to build up that chemistry that we talked about over and over again. While Boo Boo Doo and Spartan, they get to face Legend and SLG in the winners finals.
Big winners final right there.
Not bad for a semifinals matchup. I had a good time. And again, this is still not the last time we'll probably see Snakebite and Renegade on stream. We're going to have them again through the lower bracket, but Boo Boo Doo and Spartan did win this tournament just last week. You had to have them as your favorites, like Garrett said, going into this tournament, even against the likes of a very good Renegade and Snakebite roster, who just maybe didn't have that exact chemistry yet in twos, trying to work on their chemistry leading into year 3. Boo Boo Doo and Sparty, They're an amazing duo. They've been playing well together. Sparty is playing like an absolute man possessed. He's playing like he has a chip on his shoulder, and it's been really fun to watch the last few weeks. Want to send it over to LVT and Garrett. Gentlemen, how are you feeling?
Man, as I said, some of the best 2v2 gameplay that we've seen, some of the best teamwork out of Spartan and Boo Boo tools. What stood out to you?
I mean, Spartan's a man possessed. I think he's truly playing his best Halo right now, and I expect him to keep playing his best Halo right now. Honestly, I think this might be the year of the dog for Spartan. This is just incredible gameplay I've seen from him.
What's up,
He's
Madara?
executing on the highest
How you
level.
doing, brother?
He's fast to help his teammates.
Crazy
His shot
games.
is
You ain't
crispy.
lying.
He doesn't fear
Crazy
any
games.
gunfight. I think that's the most
As
important
always.
thing. He's not
How you
backing
doing today,
down
man?
from any fight, any challenge. Take him on. He's ready for any gunfight. We saw it last week. We're continuing to see it this week. Spartan really making his case early for the odds makers when it comes to an MVP title this year. If he keeps playing at this level, expect to see Sentinels in the competition for winning some championships this year.
All right, and then
What's up,
looking
Ease?
forward, we got Boo Boo and Spartan.
Optic
versus
Losers Bracket
Legend
buff. Are you talking about the
SLG.
COD event?
Another international match. Legends still across the pond. And I gotta say, man, Boo Boo and Spartan, they're looking good right now. They're looking hot. It's hard to bet against them.
Doing some Halo modding here
It's
and
hard
there,
to bet
custom
against them,
campaigns.
but you
Oh
might
hell
just
yeah!
have to take some good odds.
Like,
right
are you
here
making
because
shit, or like you
Legend
mean
is
you're
looking
playing
just
like
as
custom
good
campaigns
as
and shit?
Spartan is, right? These two players are playing at their highest level.
That's
at
something
the moment.
I haven't really
Legend
gotten into
played really, I think
Halo
a
before.
flawless game between Ryan Noob and Precision. He
Making-
started off that
that's dope.
series with 18 kills himself. Really, the parallels between him and Spartan almost seem 1-to-1 so far in this tournament. Expect to see this be a real battle of these top slayers. I think Boo Boo, Doobu, and SLG are just gonna have to do their
Yeah,
best.
Ease, I saw
try
the
to
end
support
to
these
that match.
two and
I saw
get
phase
ready
1
for
6-2 in
this
game 5.
Really,
Optic played the two hard points really well,
bare-knuckle
but they
fight.
couldn't really do anything
All right,
against
well,
phase
while
in the
we have
control,
a
and
chance here, we're gonna
they
shout out
generally
some of the
looked pretty
chat that
outclassed in the S&Ds,
helped us,
which
make
makes
this
sense. I mean,
possible.
that tracks for
Gone Bill
that team.
with a sub. It's a prime sub. Thank you for that. Andrew Jackson Goat, another gifted sub to Happy Man 720.
strong. That's great. Sorry.
Just
Sorry,
Swiss, Topher CK, One Eyeliner, Just J Dog, Twin Ferno.
Yeah, no, Infinite Forge is so good,
The
bro.
Bear Dude, Meet Sim. Appreciate all the
Like, I've seen a
subs
lot
and
of cool stuff from
lot of those
Infinite
with
Forge,
primes.
and like,
Ladies and gentlemen, use your prime.
I don't know,
because it's free.
I think there's so much more cool shit that people have yet to make and discover.
They did change the rules on Prime,
Especially with all the like campaign AI and like all that
So,
shit
you
that
know,
they
the
have
more
now.
they
Like,
change
just
them,
so cool.
the more it's like, you know, you only have a
Like we were
limited
talking
amount of time
about
left.
custom campaigns and shit.
Why don't you use it while
Also
you have
dope.
it, right? Don't let a month go to waste.
yeah, feel that.
Yo, Rocker and
Speaking of
Ultra are
wastes,
playing right now.
We're just sitting here in the lobby with
Wait.
Spartan and Boo Boo. So if your name is Legend or SLG, let's get in here. Let's get
Oh.
it cracking.
Gonna be about a
We
tie
need to-
game.
we need to buy
on the
every
P5
player
on
in
Skid
the
Row.
HCS,
Oh.
I guess Bezos.
But Ultra got full P5 and they could win it here.
And then we could like do a drop in. It's like drop
this
in on
probably
SLG
GG.
and be like, yo, SLG, your match is up. Join the lobby, bro. We start talking to these people in their room. Have this vast network of intercoms around the world.
I'm down for it.
I love it.
You know what? It works
we need
because
to-
everybody's here.
Look at that. Hey, this game brought to you by the Amazon Alexa.
Ultra gets
drop-in.
all the kills. Siege.
Looks like some banter from
Jesse.
last. This was from the
Oh,
last
that's
series.
actually a
I
really
definitely
cool
saw
idea,
this
Madara.
last series before people left the lobby. What is he saying?
Renegade
Tools?
might be onto something, man. Renegade might be onto something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the shock rifle, they go crazy. You put on the sniper rifle, then it was 25. I mean, obviously, Boo Boo Doo knows what's up. This is crazy. I did not see any of this, dude. That is. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
they talked to shit in game
Boo-Boo's
chat.
kinda
I
on
love
his
that.
villain arc right now. I love it. Dude, he's been out there bagging a little bit, talking
Yeah, no,
trash.
I know what you mean,
In
Madara.
particular, he
That's
doesn't.
a cool idea.
He doesn't like it when people who don't know what they're talking about act like they know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's 99% of Halo player. So Boo Boo Doo Boo, he's on a mission to teach you guys all the truth. and that he's ready for himself a championship in Halo Infinite.
The man wants to show you the way. Have you heard the legend of Darth Boo Boo?
The Legend of Darth Boo Boo?
The story goes that he leaves the lobby and now we're missing another player. So he's definitely on his villain arc right now as we speak.
I would love it if Boo Boo just completely transitioned into a villain. Like just started. I can't even imagine Boo Boo Doo Boo just going up there and just.
He grows the mustache back, grows it out, right? He starts to curl it, right? And he starts looking like what's the bad guy in Sonic?
It's like a 1960s British comedy villain. What are you talking about? But he's gonna have like a top hat and a monocle on as well.
Hell yeah, I'm about it.
Oh my god.
These brothers are goofy.
We should do like a dress up thing. One tournament. Every Halo player has to dress up as a.
Hey, but that's why
some sort of character.
that's why Halo's fire, Madara.
Cosplay Halo.
All the goofy ass scenarios you find yourself in.
I just think of Uber
They
Nick.
did that at Worlds.
I just think of Uber Nick dressed up as Cortana.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I still have
That's pretty wild.
PTSD from that.
That man was entirely too big for his Cortana.
Hey.
That thing was put in work. I love it, bro. Uber Nick's a tall man, bro. That was a
still got
tall
guns.
Cortana, let me tell you what.
He is. Still waiting on Boo Boo to get back in the lobby. So perhaps a restart, right? Probably smart right now going into winter finals.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can only play Halo Infinite for like an hour and a half, 2 hours before you like have to restart your game because of the memory leak issues.
Right.
So one thing for you guys, if you're grinding all day, you got an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Restart the game. Make sure you get a fresh game going. It'll make the game feel so much better.
Actually, I don't know. On my end, I don't have any memory leak issues.
I get it bad. Like I'll just start a game and it's like I can feel it chugging.
Oh, everybody's in the lobby.
Sounds like a John to me.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway,
Still get that dub.
it's time, baby. Winter finals in queue as we speak. We're going to throw it to Why Not into active as it's time to get into the action. Tony, take it away.
Winners bracket finals where both these teams are guaranteed top 3 in the tournament, but it doesn't mean you're guaranteed a piece of this prize pool. The only top 2 getting paid out with the lion's share going to first place, so you're gonna have to win it to get yourself in the grand finals to guarantee yourself a piece of the prize pool, but something tells me they're playing for a little bit more than just money around here.
Yeah, Tool said it really well, right? Legend is playing just as good as Sparty is. So it's a clash of the Titans right here in this 2v2. But of course, we've got Boo Boo and Sparty, the previous winners of the 2v2 last week. SLG and Legend have something to say about it, though. They could make history with a win in this tournament today.
Shock in the hands of Boo Boo Duba as he walks his way over toward the back glass side. Trusts his teammate to trade out lives with SLG.
What the? Oh, it's Camo Guy. I couldn't even see him.
We're seeing a ghost. It's Danny Phantom, who's gone ghost onto Boo Boo Dubu, and it looks like the teamwork of SLG and Legend.
I thought he was having a fit or something.
And that Shock. Now this party's trying to get involved.
Bold ass Chow. What the hell?
Doesn't care. A reversal out of Sparty.
Yeah, just a great crouch by him, right? He avoids the shot coming through as Legend was jumping. Makes it very difficult to hit the shot, and now, because of that, it's 3-4. Still Legend and SLG, though, with the lead.
Legend gonna fly out here. Wins his engagement against Boo Boo Dubu. Sparty just one step behind on the glass side. Not really much he can do. Fires off a couple warning shots onto SLG. Hey, those add up. Down to one shot he goes. SLG now forced to take cover. And Sparty might end up running into a Legend over on the C side of the map.
Yeah, he's playing very slow here. I love this play by him. Like SLG will engage here on a Sparty. Oh my goodness, the shots are so solid here out of SLG. We're talking a lot about Legend, but SLG having an incredible start right now. And with that stick, they'll secure that potential shock rifle, I believe. It'll at least secure Camo coming up here shortly as they grab the grapple as well.
Yeah, SOG's playing lights out right now. Jeez. 6-2 start out of him. Taking the 1v1 against Sparty, clearing things out, gets himself a shock now because of it, and as Legend goes down, gonna have to fight with his camouflage by himself. Luckily, he does have a grapple if he's able to stay alive, but forcing him down to one shot, forcing him to stay alive with the grapple, somehow turning it around for the reversal back smack onto Sparty, even gets some damage onto Boo Boo Doo SLG. Oh my gosh. What?
Yo, this brother's moving.
And that is the sign of a player absolutely taking over. He allows Legend to get that shock and camo combination.
Damn,
now
son.
They have a 12-5 lead. SLG 8-3, absolutely dominating this game.
Normally known for his in-game calls and his communication, SLG taking matters into his own hands with the 8-4 start. However, he was the first one to go down in the duo. Luckily, Legend doesn't reveal his location, so the lead still in favor of Legend SLG big time at the moment. And Legend with the shock looking to add to it. Boo Boo Doo on the tower side. Sparty now closing the distance. It looks like the Sentinels duo want to get aggressive, and here it is. Boo Boo Doo right outside the catwalk. Sparty takes the low ground, but he also gets a body shotted by Legend. Legend taking no damage, gets the melee kill. Sparty goes down, and it looks like Boo Boo Doo the same. And there it is. Sheesh. Clean sweep.
Are we tweaking?
Yeah, met two massive 1v1s right there. A great job by Legend to read that push on the bottom side of the map, on the bottom of Elevator. Look at the confidence out of this man, still challenging Sparty in that situation. Boo Boo ends up taking him out from Elevator 2, but regardless, a lot of confidence for all of these players in this game. But look at SLG 9-5.
Look at
Absolute
SLG, man.
domination by him. If he can
So
continue this
inspirational.
is going to be a very difficult task for Boo Boo and Sparty.
The SLG so far definitely to stand out here on Recharge, but plenty of time on the board for anything to happen here, including Sparty grabbing that active camouflage, including Boo Boo Doo Boo finding the SLG that was ratting out. The Shroud goes down, anticipating that Legend was trying to get an angle. He gets out alive.
It's just pieces of the puzzle that you got to pick up and find in order to bring games closer. And you can see right here, it's going to be this camo. It's going to potentially will Boo Boo and Sparty closer to that 14 kill mark. Grapple as well. So we're going to look for a push here. Legend and SLG really don't have to move, but you can see they're still being aggressive. It's going to be a kill on the feed for Legend. Boo Boo trades it out though. That will potentially be spawns on the long haul side. It's exactly what happens. Boo Boo now has to fight a 2v1.
We saw Sparty go down, not able to block those line of sights over toward the mid-map. Boo Boo Doo Boo still holding off both SLG and Legend from the long haul side. Looks like maybe a bit of a relocation by them, Sparty. Not sure if they know exactly where Sparty is. Sparty just waiting for SLG and Legend to maybe overcommit so he can take advantage of it. And Boo Boo Doo Boo can't quite find the headshot with that shock. Sparty still doing damage. Legend down to 1. Looks like SLG is out of there, but they're not going to get a single kill out of this. Legend SLG hold on to their lead.
Yeah, I really like the play to kind of respect Sparty in that situation. They were both one shot. They don't want to give away any free kills. They're up by 5, so why challenge someone that can get a trade on you? That's not what you want in this situation. You want to keep this lead for as long as possible.
Camouflage about to come up. Sparty let them take the low ground here, and Boo Boo Doo Boo throwing some check nades over toward the tower. Nobody home.
Yeah,
just
I know,
yet.
Madara.
Meanwhile,
I gotta have
screen,
some better
Sparty and
channel point
SLG
rewards.
Trade blows. Boo Boo Doo Boo gets the first
need-
few shots.
I need
onto
ideas,
Legend,
though.
pushes forward. The
I don't know what to
melee
do.
connects. 4-kill lead still for Legend and SLG, but with that Shroud, Sparty snatches up active camouflage, and I can only imagine he should be able to get away with it without being touched.
Really love the use of that battle rifle as a secondary to the bandit for those long range engagements. Not going to help too much here though. Boo Boo doesn't get too much damage on the Legend, but he is able to play his life. Legend and SLG still walking away with this lead, a lead of 4, and Boo Boo has a shock. So there's a turning point in the game. It's right now, Tony.
It also was right when Sparty had the camouflage and only a trade out in their lives right there. We talked about you're down in score line, you gotta get value. out of the power
Gotta get
and the
value.
power weapons. Hopefully Boo Boo Doo can do that with the shock. Like Renegade said, Boo Boo Doo was quite good with it. He said it obviously in a different way, but as Boo Boo Doo was taking a lot of damage here, and SLG gonna hunt him down. Back to a 4-kill advantage we go. You don't get much value out of either the shock or the camo.
Yeah, and SLG's in a perfect position here to take out Sparty. I love the nade and the readjustment here on the position. Legend goes down though, so now he's got to play a little bit scared in this situation, right? He does not want to go down as the last player alive. He wants to create time, and that's exactly what he does with a perfect shot to Boo Boo's head.
For a whole day?
Not done. Lines it up against Sparty as well. Can't quite get the headshot.
You can rent me for a whole ass
Does
day and all I
enough
cost is
damage to
3K
force
points,
Sparty
Madara?
off.
How cheap do you think
22
I
to
am?
16 lead. Legend and SLG moving into their end game. SLG with that shock. But off the screen, Boo Boo Doo Boo takes down Legend. You don't want to get sloppy. You don't want to give away easy kills.
Nah, but
here
I think,
with SLG weak. Boo Boo Doo Boo
I think there are some good
snatches up
ideas in
that
there,
shot
though.
that he started with and wants to put it
Like
to
I said,
work.
I just need
Camouflage
to.
up,
One of these
down
days,
by
I need to
4.
just like
Boo
sit
Boo Doo
down
Boo
and like
Sparty
actually think of
back
some
in the
shit.
game.
Yeah, Boo Boo is riding in the corner right there. Massive play by him. He gets that rack kill, and then he also gets another one as well. So a 2-for-0 trade here by him. And
Yeah,
he gets
like
the
a
kill on
certain
the
amount of
Legend. So
points,
Boo Boo
I'll react to
absolutely
your
popping off
clip,
right now. Gonna open
or,
up
like,
the
your
kill
video
for
or
Sparty. This game's
something.
not over just yet. 20 to
Certain
22.
amount of points, we run
Sparty has the
some
camo.
games.
Camo in the hands of Sparty and the shock in
Certain
the
amount of
hands
points.
of Boo Boo.
We
Actually,
do some basic
he
shit
might have
too,
ran out
like
of
certain
ammo.
amount of points.
I'm
Like
honest,
I play on a
got
different
little
button
too
layout
overzealous there
or
still. But with Doo Boo
whatever the
taking a
fuck.
lot of damage, Legend
Different
and
sense.
SLG trying to force their way through the tower side.
We can
Boo
come
Boo
up with
has
some
to
fun
stay
stuff.
alive here. He's not gonna be able to do so. SLG awarded the kill for that one, and now Sparty being back down as well. This was their opportunity that they created, but they weren't able to take advantage of it. Now it's Legend SLG with the 24th, and SLG adding
'Cause I've heard a lot of people
to the
say that,
end
Madara,
game
that,
to
like,
give them 25.
They got a lot
in
of
game
channel
one.
points and nothing really to spend the
Wow,
money
a
here.
phenomenal finish
I'll
by
think of some
them.
shit.
It was Boo Boo and Sparty that put themselves in a do
Oh,
or
yeah,
die
100%.
situation. Either they get the couple of kills and tie the game up,
I'll
or
poll the masses.
they end up losing and have to go on to game number 2. But regardless, a very close game for a majority of that. 25 to 20 is the ending score. SLG, I got to talk about him. 16 and 11 in an absolute showcase out of this man with that shock rifle.
It was incredible. He was absolutely incredible. Almost 4,300 damage out of him. But there was opportunities during that game where Sparty and Boo Boo Doo Boo could have won it. They brought it close. I think it back to that Sparty with the camo, Boo Boo Doo with the shot, not getting any value off of it. Towards that end game where you're only down by maybe 2 kills. Boo Boo gets caught towards tower. SLG and Legend take him out. Sparty doesn't take down either one of them on their way, and it ends up being 24 to 20. When you were it was literally a 1 or 2 kill game right there. So really unfortunate, but SLG and Legend come out on top. And one thing I just thought about, Tim,
What's up?
we did hear that Legend say that he did tweet out and say that he's going to be moving to North America in February. Is this potentially the last time we're going to see him teaming with his French teammates? Is this it? Like, is this the last time we're seeing the SLG?
It's the last
and
hurrah.
Legend duo, the old quadrant, the old the old Ascend duo.
Wouldn't that be a storyline for EU to win their first tournament online against the US on Legend's last online tournament? I mean,
Is that true?
everything's adding up here just a bit, Tony. What else
You
is
never
adding
even
up
won an
is
online
shock
tournament?
rifle plus camo equals what?
That seems cap.
It would have timed perfectly, but unfortunately he misses the shot onto Boo Boo right there. Still a 2-1 lead though.
2-1 lead here.
Yeah, I hear you,
Legend
Madara.
SLG.
Those are good ideas.
Beautiful shot of Legend, and Sparty hunts down the one shot. Shock's gonna change hands once again. SLG and Legend dying a bit staggeredly, but they're predicting the spawns towards the snipe
staggeredly.
side. Needs are already
I heard that.
going down as Legend from the high ground trying to get out. SLG ends up getting caught towards Soda. Legend is weakened. Legend is done with.
This fool.
That was insane. A
He
nice
said,
use of
"Oh."
thrust here out of Sparty. Now gives them a 2-kill
I'm so
lead. And
cheesed.
even without blocking line of sight, Legend's still going to spawn there. Now they have information on the spawns. Boo Boo, you see pushing towards that bottom middle side. It's going to be a quick rotation here out of Legend and SLG to get out of that blue scenario, and that's exactly what they do.
All the way from blue over toward the yard side. SLG takes height, gets information, doesn't take any damage nor deal any damage in return. As I say that, SLG does end up getting caught out. Boo Dubu takes him down, feels himself, almost gets the double kill. Legends one shot, and Sparty, he gets the corner, he gets his shields back, and now Legend goes back in for the fight, but it ends up being a perfect kill, so a very similar result even if Sparty would have gotten him when he was one shot.
Yeah, that was a big kill though, right? Because it secures the camo once again. Shock rifle, few bullets to work with. It's going to be Boo Boo who just pushes forward. This is really aggressive by Boo Boo, down to half shields, but still in a prime position to come help. Oh my goodness, he checks the corner, still flicks back, hits the headshot, killing spree for Sparty.
That was
Someone
nice.
is not missing a shot, and his name is Sparty McFly.
And Boo Boo Dubu gets away with camo as well. He's gonna find himself right in the line of sight of both Legend and SLG with that damage going down. Doesn't want to have his location revealed. We're seeing SLG and Legend rotate over towards Tram. They find Sparty, back him down towards Loop. Boo Boo Dubu still trying to find an angle here, and SLG finds out the hard way. Boo Boo gets the kill on him. Legend gets the clean up on Boo Boo, and a bit of a 1v1 of a rousing game of Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah,
Around the Rosie, but Sparty's pocket is full of posies, and he has more ammo to use, so Legend ends up getting taken out. That kill's big though, Tony, because that's going to secure shock rifle
I
on
have
top
not
of
heard
Snipe.
that,
A 10-6
Nadara,
lead
but
now
also
for Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty.
I don't
Legend
think
gets a
that's very
clean-up
likely.
kill, though. Now they're going to look for Boo Boo Dubu, who's stuck
As
inside
much
the
as
loop.
we might like that.
That's just going to spot him out very quickly here. Oh my gosh, Legend, another perfect. How many perfects is that for him in this game so far, Tony? It's got to be like 3 or 4.
I want an exact perfect counter coming out of Legend. We start now. Louis, make it happen. 10-9 lead Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty. 1 kill advantage. SLG with the sniper trying to get a long range shot off. Active camouflage is coming up, and Legend is getting aggressive. Gonna try to fight Sparty in a bit of a 1v1. There's a trade out in lives. SLG feeling confident enough to push up over towards Yard, but a bit of what do you call Halo timing, Call of Duty timing right there. Looks
Bad
away
timing.
right as Boo Boo Dubu pokes out.
Yeah, it seems like that timing is in every game. It's always the way it happens. Those couple of nades deny the push to camo. SLG has to stay alive here, though. Legend gets taken out, so now he's forced to back up. There's no way he comes back out here, right? Oh, almost hits the shot. Not going to matter, though. 12 bullets left to work in with, though. Another 4 shots to use.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Gonna be Sparty here with the camo. That's something that Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty have had this entire game. This is the past 2 camos now. That's definitely something they can utilize to further this lead.
Just a 2-kill game at the moment here. Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty find themselves down 0-1 in the series, and what could be considered a must-win game going into this game 2, and especially when you
I mean, that'd be
don't want
cool.
to be down 0-2 in that game 3 situation. Sparty
Oh,
gets away
believe
with
it when I
elite
see
shot
it.
shock
You know
rifle.
what I mean?
He knows that Legend and SLG are onto the snipe side. Legend is pushing up. He finds the long range shot at SLG. Now finds a short range Legend.
nice
Body
shots.
shot is enough to get the kill with the bandit. 5-kill advantage now. Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty going to continue to spawn trap them over toward the snipe side. SLG is up, and Legend is up as well.
That missed shot is going to be huge, though. It's going to create some space for Legend and SLG to push up onto Boo Boo Dubu. Great cross shots by Sparty, but Legend turns on him instantly. Now makes it 12. And Boo Boo trying to push in for a couple of kills of his own. He gets 1, but SLG's going to make it away with his life, at least for now.
Disruptor's out here for Boo Boo Dubu. Really widening his sandbox. Going way deep in the bag of tricks, and apparently it's working. Legend down to 1 shot, and Sparty trying to back down SLG and clean up the 1-shot Legend at the same time. Legend, forward player, even before the camouflage comes up, Sparty is taken down. Boo Boo Dubu is trying to get an angle. Legend's doing damage on some
nice
both
shots.
players, and Boo Boo Dubu down to 1. SLG should be able to grab a hold of camo, but it was just stolen away. Wow.
Another camo. That's 3 camos now in a row for Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty. They've got a 4-kill lead because of it. But
I don't know,
you have to
Madara.
look at the side of
That guy was
SLG
probably
and
just
Legend. They
bullshitting,
haven't
bro.
had any camos to work with, and this game is still within 4 kills.
SLG backs down towards Cafe. It looks like Boo Boo Doobu's already that forward player, and Sparty's really not that far behind, but luckily SLG has teammates and reinforcements that are coming in. The problem is, so are Boo Boo Doobu and Sparty. Squad wipe in favor of Boo Boo Doobu and Sparty on their way to tying up this series. You're just 3 kills from doing it.
1 shot left. That could be one of those kills. Finds Legend. 1 shot is all he needs. Legend ends up going down. Now Sparty pushing towards his teammate and Boo Boo Doobu trying to help him out. The crouch once again throws off the jumping target in SLG. He gets another kill. 1 more
Beautiful.
is all Boo Boo and Sparty need to tie this series up.
After
Who's
the
like
amazing
that,
game
bro?
number 1 at SLG, definitely
Ben
leaving a
might
lot
fucking
on the
win it all
table
this year.
here in game 2, which we'd have to imagine is going to go the way of Boo Boo Doobu and Sparty. 3-11 is just not the performance
Ben
that
might
you're
fucking
looking
win it all
for,
this year.
at this caliber game. But we're in the winners bracket finals. If you want to make it to the grand finals, it's going to have to be earned. So I would expect him to probably reset his game a little bit. You know, maybe he's having that 240 ping instead of the 240 frames, and hopefully we see them come back as Legend is able to take down Sparty. Boo Boo Doobu being a bit creative with the movement, but doesn't get any damage on either Legend or SLG. I guess it's not done yet. You know, six kills is doable. It's not impossible, but it seems improbable.
This camo is the big part of that whole equation you just laid out, Tony, and whoever gets it. If
Guy crunched
Legend
the
and SLG
numbers.
are able to somehow get this camo, which means a lot of damage onto Boo Boo, a lot of damage onto Sparty to back them off, and we potentially have a game here. But again, you're kind of messing with, you're messing with fire when you're trying to take space on the map without giving up any kills whatsoever. And there it is, a tied up series now, 1-1. Sparty and Boo Boo Doobu looking real good.
Bro, me fucking
You
too,
say you mess with
Madara.
fire, you're bound to
The
get burned
CLG
there,
skin,
and,
the
Legend
Splice
SLG getting
skin,
burnt out.
Liquid,
That game, number 2
Envy.
with tied up going into swing game 3.
And Halo 5 has some good
And
ones, man.
I did say, I said Renegade and Snakebite are the best live fire duo that we have here in this tournament. But I also will say that I think Legend and SLG have been playing lights out as well. So Sparty and Boo Boo Doobu may have been able to take game number 2, but I expect to see a big bounce back on SLG and Legend, specifically SLG.
Well, this is the time to answer right now. Again, history can be made today in 2v2 Halo. 25 kills to win.
I think I had all of them in
Quantum
Halo 5.
Translocator.
I love them shits.
S7 sniper at the top center of the map. Lots to work with. Game 3, baby.
Warning, do not enter without your... How do I pronounce Majorner? I'm such a bad Halo fan.
Mjolnir?
Halo's the only game I play, but I like barely play the story modes. I need to wake up, damn it.
Mjolnir. It's Mjolnir.
You're a Mjolnir. Shut up.
Wow, Tony.
What the hell?
You're fired. Camo, huge here. Oh my goodness gracious, Sparty! If he plays like that, oh wow.
What the fuck?
We've got a game on our hands. Secured is the kills. Secondly, the camo. And Boo Boo pushing for space on the tower.
Sparty putting SLG and Legend in the dirt right there and earns that active camouflage and S7 sniper combo.
Jesus.
Because of it. I almost like he took down both players. It almost like got a collateral on Boo Boo and SLG. Good God.
This guy was about to run out. Doesn't get the QT either, so now he just has to play a little sneaky. Shout out to Bucket, Sneaky Beaver,
There it goes.
as he would say. They don't want to peek him. This is smart, though. You don't want to peek a player who's popping off like this, because then you kind of let them loosen up a bit. They're not as locked in. Then you take advantage, which is kind of what's happening here. You can see, again, you can see it in the reticle movement. It's a little sloppier than it was after he was getting those kills. His reticle movement. And this is what you got to do. You got to wait for an opportunity.
What he say?
Let him loosen up a bit
talking
and then
shit
strike.
about his
That's
reticle
exactly
movement?
what they do. They get the kill on the Boo Boo. Sparty, down to no shields is next, and they take him out as well.
SLG getting the snipe out of hands of Sparty and into his own. Boo Boo Doo cuts him off just a bit, but that teamwork bait and switch looking too good. SLG starts it, Legend knocks him down, tied up at 4 apiece, and now Sparty's holding forward, trades out his life there, and SLG immediately works on that QT.
SLG with the QT and a snipe in his hands. A little bit scary. I did not expect Boo Boo to be back there. I don't think he did either. He's got to go on to that second boxer. I don't think he's going to be able to live, but regardless, might be able to just jump off with the snipe
Madar,
if he
we also
wants to.
love Tony and Tim.
The nades will come out.
They're also
Boo Boo
the
with a
homies.
clean nade cleans him up. Camo coming up soon. It'll potentially be A spawns, but everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. So it's B spawns for Boo Boo Doo Boo. Camo up though. Potentially it's going to be Legend and SLG who get those tower spawns, but look at Boo Boo blocking one of the players from spawning.
That he is, but just barely misses out on the jump. 2 times the charm. And maybe because of that missed first jump, it might have actually worked well for him to be able to get the kill against SLG. But the trade out with the spike, not what he's looking for. And then with all of that chaos that's being caused on the map, Legend uses it as a distraction to grab a hold of active camouflage and bring it towards the tower side. Puts the sniper towards Boo Boo's Doo Boo.
Hey, yo.
Poor Boo Boo's Doo Boo. Looks like it's in pain right now. Uh-oh, no way. Oh, wait, there's another sniper on the map? That's right. Sparty has the other snipe. Snipe v snipe action. We don't see that normally. We get to see it right now. I'm not sure if these are 2v2. These are definitely not 2v2 rank settings. Sparty has a lot of ammo right now to use. 7 bullets. He's got a repulse as well, I believe. It says 0, but trust me, there's a repulse there that he can utilize.
Oh
And he
my
doesn't need it.
god.
A beautiful headshot on the Legend.
Sparty starting to let loose here. 7 and 3 starting. Assist to go along with it, and a 1 kill advantage for Boo Boo Doo Boo and Sparty. 3 shots in the chamber to work with for the S7. Not only does he want to get value out of it, he wants to keep it out of the hands of both Legend and SLG, who are both phenomenal snipers. Quick scope to the body,
100K
good
channel
enough for
points,
the
Halo
kill onto
5 champ
SLG.
grind.
Legend backing
Bro,
down
that
to
would be
make sure that
insane.
Sparty can't get the QT, but with that, Sparty knows exactly where he's at. The moment you pick up that QT, it's pretty much almost
Yeah,
as
that
good
would
as
be
a
fucking
radar.
insane. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah. Sparty still has that repulse.
Imagine though.
Oh, this is kind of nice. Nice and patient. Waited a little while, didn't spot anybody. Now he's caught out though. Great positioning right there by Legend and SLG, holding both sides of the map, getting that player top center as well as a player on A. And now Legend pushing that aggression onto Boo Boo Doo Boo, who's gonna double back, I believe. So SLG might be in trouble here.
Sidekick is out. More like the main character. Legend gets
Ooh.
Sparty as well, so 2 quickly going down. Squad wipe for Legend and SLG, who take back the lead as active camouflage is coming up. The 1-shot SLG gonna sacrifice that camo, allow Legend not only to grab a hold of it, but to get the kill onto Boo Boo before popping it. 15-13 run for Legend and SLG in a swing game 3.
You saw that last repulse being used. Don't forget, all the equipment is red racked, so that will be up again in short amount of time here. 1 minute. The bottom center of the map. Gotta be careful though. My goodness gracious, the beatdowns.
Shit, we
Back
might
and
be
forth.
back, Madar.
SLG and Legend come out on top of that
Might be
trade.
fucking back.
Once again, the sidekick prevails. SLG, the only player alive, is 3 going down on the map. Nades, Nade landing perfectly in the front pocket of Boo Boo Doo Boo right there onto the big door. Legend is trying to take advantage of that damage, and now we're seeing a collapse from the top mid side and from the
wow.
scoreboard
Yo,
side.
Flux,
Legend
thank you
gets
for
the
the follow.
double, his 13th kill. Things are starting to widen as far as this lead for Legend and SLG, and with the spawn snipe, it can get really bad. It can go from bad to worse for Boo Boo and Spartan.
Once again, it's really difficult to control those spawns on a 2v2 game type, just due to the fact that you have to cover so much of the map, but they do it perfectly. They get the kills synchronized within a couple seconds of each other. They block those C spawns, and you see them block the A spawns as well. Force the spawns on to B. And now it's Boo Boo and Sparty once again playing from their back foot, as Legend and SLG have all the tools
For
in the
a
kit to make
mine?
this work.
He said
I've
Halo
never
5
even been close to
appreciation
that jump.
month.
Like, at no point in, like, forget hitting that jump. I've never at one point even been close.
Man, I might
to
could go
hitting
back
it.
and play it for
don't
a
even
couple
know
hours one day. But
How you would even start that, but
That's why we're here.
a
another tweet
month.
out of life, 22 to 16. Legend SLG 3 kills away from taking this win.
It's been like a week since I
Pivotal
played
win that.
Infinite last.
Two members of Legend SLG are starting to move into position. Camouflage obviously coming up in less than 25 seconds, but plenty of time for, if not one, maybe even 2 rounds of slays before you see it.
Yeah, I might go back and play like on
I like
the
the slow
release
play,
day
though.
maybe.
They get this kill on
Could
SLG.
be a
They're able
fun
to get
idea.
the sniper, of course, camo coming up as well. So this could be a turning point in the game. It's definitely not over just yet. But again, you got to think about it. 3 kills is not a lot, especially just go for trades over and over as this gap very large. SLG gonna get the body shot. It's gonna be Legend who cleans up one. Doesn't clean up the one-shot player though, but that opens things up for Sparty to be no shield still, and for SLG to
Yeah,
walk in and
it
get
definitely
the
would be an
camo and have the
appreciation
snipe as a
day.
combination.
SLG's gameplay with the sniper sometimes it's like so twitchy. It's like he had too much sugar or something. oh my god! But I guess if you got too
my
much
God.
onto your opponent's head like that, it's worth it. One more kill needed. Legend already having 16 to the name. Will it be 17 by the time this is done? Boo Doo and Sparta have quite the mountain to climb. They're gonna try to come back in this game. Literally can't give up a single life.
You call it twitchy, I call it flicky, and that was a beautiful flick, especially on a controller. You know, not gonna hit that shot though. That's gonna be a nice little clean kill. 19 to 24 now. SLG has a little bit of this QT to use, so see if he can get this last kill. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
I
that's what he
mean,
wants to do. Get the
it's
last
definitely
kill
way
and not
harder
trade.
than
It's exactly what he does. Tries to get a
the
separate
Halo
angle
5
here.
sniper, that's for sure.
And there it is. Enough damage goes in. Legend cleans it up.
I like
and
the
Legend and
Infinite Sniper a
SLG
lot.
lead the series 2-1.
I'm gonna call you out every time. I love how you said and not trade. And when you say SLG didn't want to trade, I'm like, because he traded, they win the game. I don't think SLG cared if he traded right there. He traded with the game.
There were no trades. Legend got the kill.
You know what?
Peasy.
Clean kills are better. I gave you that. Clean kills are better. They're good for the momentum. So going into the next game, Legend and SLG definitely feeling themselves, especially Legend, man. 17 and 11. You, my friend, need to relax. 17 and an 11 against the Sentinels duo, who literally just won last week and are here in the winners bracket finals. This man is styling right now.
He's styling.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is beautiful, right? Because we get to go back to a map where Legend and SLG are really solid on, but Boo Boo and Sparty are dominant on recharge. Every single time we see them, it's just dominance out of them. So this could be a little bit of an answer back here. Legend and SLG with a 2-1 lead. Will we be going to another? Make that the third
Music
game
kind of
5
fire?
of
What
day.
the fuck?
Camouflage sitting towards the mid-map. It's Legend and SLG that are able to get the first kill. SLG wants to get his shields back and shroud out Legend to secure that camouflage. Well played by them, turning one kill into a camo. But I believe Boo Boo Doo and Sparty, they either have the shock or at least they have positioning on it.
Well, Legend's gonna make his way towards that shock rifle spawn. I believe it is Sparty with it, just by the way he's positioned, but grapple in the hands of Legend. There's no one with a shock just yet, actually. Great patience on those 3 shots by Legend, but he's gonna get taken out. It's up to SLG to try and trade one, but he cannot do so. Sparty and Boo Boo Doo Boo, a clean couple of kills, 2-1.
You gotta find a way to get kills with those camos. You simply have to. There's no shot that should be ending in anything less than a trade, but even a trade simply isn't enough as Legend takes down Boo Boo Doo Boo. Sparty now alone over toward the long haul side, a whiffed melee, but not gonna cost him that kill. Legend stays steady.
Ooh.
And picks up that shock, tries to put it to work. Boo Boo Doo Boo is able to take out SLG, but just avoids. His tap dances his way away from the bottom tower side. Boo Boo lives.
Yeah, it's a beautiful live by Boo Boo. And now they're going to push him because they have the information on where
What
he's
the
at.
hell?
That'll be a kill for Sparty, actually. He's going to do a great job of crossfire and defense and aggression as well. All three for Sparty as he takes out another.
Camo once again coming in. It feels like we just saw Camo not too long ago, but the action is so fast-paced that the time just flies when you're watching this level with the gameplay here in the winners bracket finals of our $1,000 LVT 2v2 open. Boo-boo-doo-boo, long-range shots with that BR, connecting onto shots on SLG, even gets the melee down, which is great as far as damage-wise, and great as a distraction. Sparty gets away with Camo, now gets to use it. Hopefully it works out a little bit better for them than it did Legend SLG earlier.
You see the rotation, though. The out-rotation is just wasting time. All those 30 seconds going to be completely diminished here. But Boo Boo's going to get that audio cue. You can see he turns right as that push comes in from SLG, and he cleans up that kill as well.
And Legend gonna use that height. Bro drops down, but somehow
Baby
doesn't
arms.
get the kill on Sparty, and Boo Boo's actually awarded the kill for that one. A 2v1 situation for Legend, who it seemed like he was guaranteed a kill at that point, at least one.
Baby
Things are
arms
going down,
strikes
though.
again.
Legend just skates right past the frags.
Might
now
actually be
throwing
my
some good
least
ones onto Sparty.
favorite way to
the
die
moment Sparty drops
in
down
Halo.
is the same moment that SLG blocks off that line of sight. Quick kill. Sparty hits the black screen. Legend and SLG within one.
Yeah, great read by SLG there to know where Sparty was going to reroute, and now it's going to be Legend with that shroud screen in his hands, which will be very important here in about 40 seconds. So if he can hold on to that and stay alive, which he does on the top of tower, they can secure this next camo. But Boo Boo Doo Boo has the shock rifle now.
Word.
SLG makes his way towards bottom A. Doesn't quite get the shot with the shock, but still a trade that works out for Boo Boo and SLG. Now we see another battle.
Oh!
Boo Boo putting the shock to work, extending their leads to 3 at the moment, still having 3 bullets to work with. Well played by Boo Boo.
Yeah, SLG's got the grapple though, and he's waiting for this camo to pop, I believe. It's like he's still there, so maybe he doesn't have the grapple. Oh, he does not. He was just sitting there to try and bait it out, but that bait's not going to come into his favor because they're going to get away with it. SLG ends up going down. Sparty gets 2 clean kills, and I believe that's the camo for him as well. So a huge win by Sparty and Boo Boo right there in that sequence.
I feel like it was a really good play for SLG to bait out that camouflage, just, highly unfortunate or not accounting for the fact that Boo Boo and Sparty had the shroud.
That was crazy from his
perfect
POV.
counter to SLG's bait, ends up with Sparty with the camo, almost
nice
ends up
shots.
into a double kill. That young man, Legend, he is dangerous. Whether he's one shot or full shield, you gotta respect his shot.
Yeah, I love that he's rechalling things too, and it's a little bit scary though. Yeah, Sparty's right there in the long haul. He overstayed his welcome severely in that situation. Boo Boo and Sparty down to no shields now, but those are some beautiful nades, and Boo Boo cleans up the kill. Amazing defense out of Boo Boo and Sparty. Both were no shields, and they end up staying alive and getting 2.
2 quickly going down here for Legend SLG. Boo Boo Doo Boo anticipating that the spawns were over toward the A side. I'm not sure if he caught an angle on Legend on his way here to Heaven side, but he's still watching that angle. Jumps over the doorway, but Boo Boo Doo Boo catches the quarter of him on his screen. Legend now forced to go in for the challenge. Sparty somehow able to stay alive, and Boo Boo Doo Boo raining down those green gun shots. It's not enough to stop Legend. He's still pushing through, taking down Sparty, putting Boo Boo down to 1 shot. Boo Boo Doo Boo lucky to be alive. He's not even that.
Yeah, this is not over just yet. Legend and SLG are fighting extremely hard here to keep this as close as possible. This shock rifle and then the camo coming up in 4 seconds could be their answer. But it's still up. They're still not
How many
moving
nades he
forward
just
towards
threw?
it.
Damn!
SLG has the glass area.
Oh!
He gets the ping, but its Sparty drops down and gets the kill. That's massive.
I don't know. Legend almost caught the 180 right there. That would have been nasty.
These brothers trying to send it
Dubu, I
5.
believe, was able to get away with the camouflage, and of course Sparty able to get away with the shock. More sandbox in the hands of the Sentinels duo that already have the lead, trying to send us into a game 5. I'm not mad at that whatsoever, but I think Legend and SOG, they want to end it here. So SOG gets the kill on Sparty, puts the damage onto the camouflage player.
Oh, that's a
and
good live.
SOG,
Oh, his
he
camera
might
ran
be
out.
clean this up.
Oh!
Oh my.
A great stick by Boo Boo, but wow,
What a
taking
stick.
down Camo.
Yeah, I mean, the trade was real good, though, in that situation, right? Yes, but that camo kill was the most important kill of that scenario. And the fact that Boo Boo and Spartan still have this massive lead, it's going on 7 now if they can get another kill, obviously.
Yeah, that
but
stick was a huge
5
trade.
minutes left. Not a lot of time to work with here. But I don't think
No
time
matter
will
what
be a
these brothers
factor,
do, they can't close the gap, it
as
seems
Boo
like.
Boo and Sparty only need
Hang on, though.
6 more kills.
Great thought on the Boo Boo Dubu.
Oh, but Sparty gets him.
Reach out definitely caught Legend off guard
He
a
still
little
got
bit.
a
The
trade out of
problem
that.
is that Legend, he simply hits those, and apparently so does SLG. It ain't over until the fat commentator sings, and as of right now,
Damn.
Legend and SLG, they're 5 kills behind Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty, still in the game.
Camo again. Like you said, very fast-paced game. Constantly see the camo up. It's every 2 minutes, but sometimes that seems like forever. Sometimes it seems a lot faster than normal. You can see it's up in 13 seconds. Boo Boo and Sparty's trapped at the pipe side, but look how they're fighting out of this
Oh,
really
that's beautiful.
well. They
That's
get
just
another
beautiful.
2, and now bring it within 3.
Final 3 kills needed for Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty to send us into a game number 5. And with that shock, it may just be a little bit easier than anticipated. Taking down SOG from the tower side, clearing that out with ease. Legend down to 1 shot on long haul.
They should know he
and
spawned
I
over
think
there.
Boo Boo Dubu might have been able to flip the map and flip that camo onto himself.
I mean, what better way to be in the winners finals than with a game
Wait,
5?
scammage.
It's exactly
Scammage.
what you expect, especially with
Trades?
how many
Good
games
trade.
have gone to game 5 here today. 2v2 is so fun to watch.
He was looking
So
for an aid
interesting
to
to
shoot,
watch as
couldn't
well.
find
Boo Boo
one.
trying to get that very last kill. SLG not going to make it easy for him, but Boo Boo doesn't care. He's
Oh.
going in.
All right.
Sparty ends up
He said,
cleaning
here
it
I
up
go.
instead. So that'll be a 25-17 victory, and we will be going to game 5, number 3 of today. Let's go.
I really wish that Sparty didn't
Holy
get that
game
kill.
5s.
And because I'm very curious on what the hell was Boo Boo Dubu's plan? just grapple across like 180 through like 360, 720, fakey into a headshot. Like what was his plan there?
You're making me miss that game, SSX Tricky. That was such a fun snowboard game back in the day. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Sparty was nearby. If we're talking serious here, Sparty was nearby. You wanted to just get at least 1 shock rifle shot onto the player inside a tower. Sparty cleans them up. GG's either way. But yeah, it was a little crazy. We could have done it in a little bit of a better way, a safer way. Regardless, that stick was
It was a
so
huge
beautiful,
stick.
by the way. But yeah, I mean, great showcase by both squads. And Tony, do you remember the series layout? Who won on the Solitude in game number 2? Do you remember who won that?
I'm gonna guess Sparty and Boo Boo Dubu. Yeah, because Solid's game number 2, Sparty and Boo Boo Dubu, as we're
Good
seeing
guess.
on
Yes.
screen, 25 to 18. But this looks like a different Legend SLG. I mean, you also can say that Legend SLG won game number 1 on Recharge, and
Right.
just as last Recharge map, obviously Boo Boo Dubu and Sparty winning it, sending us into a game 5. So, you know, history not always doomed to repeat itself.
It happens often in these series, right? Don't you agree? Where, you know, one team will win the first, recharge, and the other team will win the second one. Back and forth we go. But here we go. Game 5 has already started underneath our chins, Tony. My multiple chins. It's 1-1 though.
Huh?
Tied up.
You got me thinking of like sports games now. Like anybody in the chat play like any of the Tony Hawks? I mean, like, you know, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 was amazing. The Cal
So good.
Underground, like you talking about SS Tricky, but
Bro,
the
Boo Boo
Tony
milking
Hawk games
something
were
crazy
freaking-
right now.
They were legendary. Like in Underground, you could put the skateboard on your back and like run around the map. I'm sorry, I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about
That's
taking
cool.
the
A lot
snipe
of
off
the
this map.
cool
Not
soundtracks
gonna
came
lie.
from back in those days, on the Tony Hawk days.
Yes.
Yep. But here we go. 3-2. SLG with the shock rifle. Like you said, history doesn't always repeat itself, but right now, Boo and Sparty are in the driver's seat to this victory. As you can see, they have top control. They've got camo as well, and they just took out the one threat, which was the shock rifle player in SLG. Great trade by Legend, who's instantly traded out himself.
Maybe a momentary 1v1 between Sparty and SLG, but Sparty obviously with the camouflage, he's actually let just to stay alive, wait for Boo to come off a spawn and get a bit of a reset here. As, by the way, this camo just ran out. Another camo is up in 23 seconds here. We could see back-to-back camos go in favor of the Sentinels duo, especially after Sparty taking down Legend and SLG bit out of the play.
Yeah, that's not what they want right now, is missing shots like that. You've got to be locked in here. This is the winners finals. You can't be missing those shots. You know, on the other hand of things, I mean, Sparty's strength is disgusting, so it becomes a bit difficult. SLG listening a little bit, though.
Wait, they got them both in camo.
Legend takes out Sparty in the kill feed, and this is a camo now for the side of SLG and Legend.
And a do or die game number 5.
Hang on a second.
SLG with the camouflage. We talk about it multiple times throughout the tournament. We're going to talk about it again. You
well, and also,
to get value
I just didn't agree with their reasoning
for
taking the sniper off this map.
Even if it's not just from him. But
like the reasoning that they gave for taking the sniper off this map was to counteract the sort of snowbally nature of this map. And they were sort of implying that like the sniper was like too easy on this map.
It's the only player alive on the map.
Shock rifle, I think we can all agree,
fast here
is much easier than the sniper.
That shock rifle is going to be up very shortly. I want to get control of that.
So I don't understand.
Go towards the bottom snipe side, and this is a little bit risky. SLG though drops down. That's a free kill now for them.
Plus,
and Legend's a little bit weak as well. Legend has a chance to clean up both.
Everybody likes the sniper. There's already not a lot of sniper maps in this game.
Once again, another 2-for-1 trade here coming out of Boo and Sparty.
And it's not like people were begging for more shock rifle.
You got to make a use of every bit of ammo in your clip, I guess.
Shock rifle's cool.
I'm actually a chronic reload. I end up reloading all the time.
It's fine.
Worst situations here. Even though Sparty can't find the angle from top mid. Nades are going down.
I mean,
SLG,
it's Halo, man.
Taking the high ground onto Boo.
Let's use the Halo sniper.
And trades out his life with that stick.
What are we doing?
And Sparty having the lead once again and once again.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The shock is just dead ass easier.
Yeah, those trades are huge. Any trade you can get is it's really big to stay, you know, obviously trying to stay into that game, and that's exactly what they do. And every clean kill is really crucial as well. 13-10. Get one there. That clean kill will force a spawn, I believe, behind Boo on that hotel side. Yep. Exactly where he is. Camo's still up. Legend. 1v1 versus Boo. He gets taken out, and now we've extended this lead to 4, but I believe it's going to be Legend and SLG with that camo.
Legend finds himself over toward the back tram side. I believe this is a split spawn situation, so you're stuck in a 2v1. But Boo and Sparty both take the backside. Legend goes in for the reach out.
Everybody getting the ass beat this game.
SLG now trying to get involved with that camouflage, but simply too little, too late. Maybe the green gun might provide a bit of help. Maybe not, because Sparty's shots are looking dead on. SLG, he's chasing down Sparty. Now we run into Boo. Legend's there as well. Awarded the kill. Sparty takes down one, but Legend gets the double kill.
Oh yeah, you could BXB in this game. Something crazy.
On a
you beat the shit out of people.
What? 16-12. A very comfortable lead here from Boo and Sparty. And again, it's all these trades that continue to happen, but it is keeping the game close for Legend and SLG, but there's got to be a point where some connections happen where they can start to pop off. This might be the start of that here if they can get this kill onto Sparty, but Sparty playing his life so well. Baits out Legend. Boo comes and cleans him up. SLG stuck bottom center by himself with no shield as well.
So well played by Boo, pinning that player against the wall to stay alive, gets himself the kill, then just literally walks away from the situation. He could have challenged toward bottom mid and fought SLG, but just trusting your teammate to come in with that cleanup kill. Just great 2v2 Halo that we're seeing, and even in the individual gunfight, Sparty is simply winning those. Active camouflage and shock coming up less than 10 seconds. This is a pivotal point in the game. If Legend and SLG don't clean it up, This may just be it for them here in the winner's side.
They have a lot of work to do. It all starts with that camo. And look who's got the shock already. Legend did get away with that camo, though. A little bit of good timing here from Boobadooboo. Maybe just hoping that the camo player would push him aggressively due to the fact that he was no shields, but really overextended on the top mid. Ends up getting taken out. Sparty, he's going to take out one, though, to trade. That's all it's been. It's been back and forth trades between these two sides. Not a lot of clean kills happening. And as I say that, one does happen in the hands of Legend.
20-16 lead, still in favor of Boobadooboo and Sparty, and with that camouflage just running out, so do the resources here for Legend and SLG. You're nothing but your teamwork and your bandits to work through. Pings are going down, so information being accumulated here. Legend tries to get the clamber off, but Boobadooboo gets the first few shots on him. Sparty gets into a bit of fisticuffs with SLG from across the back. The perfect reversal out of him. Brings us back within a 4-kill game. Legend takes the low ground to try to cover his teammates.
Oh, that's not me. That's not me.
Boobadooboo.
That's not me. That's them. I didn't do that.
Beautiful by SLG. He's starting to come alive.
That was not my Windows home screen.
Some great nades there. A shot in the back by Sparty.
Gets
by his teammate. I'm sorry. And
GG.
Sparty picks up both. That is a dagger in the back if I've ever seen
that
one.
Might be
23-17 now. Sparty and Boobadooboo, the previous champions of the 2v2 LVT tournament, are 2 away from winning and making it to the grand finals.
It looks like just the final kills coming in. Although I will say SLG was able to take down Sparty, and now that's back-to-back kills coming out of the former quadrant duo. Nades are going down. The spawn trap is in. Boobadooboo spawns up for a millisecond, and then he's gone.
What the hell?
That was a massive nade there.
Wait, okay, don't tell me. Here come the cheese.
He plays that slow.
Hang on a second.
23-20. SLG with the camo gets another. Tony, this is getting a little close here. They definitely have potential to bring this comeback to fruition.
Hang on a second, my brother in Christ.
Just 2 kills away from taking the win now is Boobadooboo and Sparty, but just 2 kills behind is SLG and Legend.
He saw him.
They have an opportunity to have to take over in a massive comeback, a absolute robbery of a game. If they manage to win this, SLG gonna be the one to put down that damage onto Boo-Boo. Immediately backing down. Boobadooboo and Sparty doing the same, showing SLG and Legend respect, but also trying to bait them into something they don't want to get into. Boobadooboo was a bit out in the wide open. I was a bit scared there, but the reset is in. Now they have the more favorable nest side of the map, especially now that Shock is coming up, and both Sparty and Boobadooboo are phenomenal Shock players.
Yeah, Boo-Boo has a chance to close this right now. SLG finds a little bit of a sneaky play, though. Boo-Boo trying to keep Sparty alive. Legend's going to look for him, and he finds him.
This is going to get sus.
Wait a second, folks. A 1-kill game now.
This is going to get sus.
Crouching around. SLG spots him.
Whoa!
He gets the spawn.
High game.
Takes him out. Tied up.
Tied up at 23 apiece, and now Sparty down to 1 shot. Can't pick up on any of the damage that
SLG's
was
going
behind, and in fact,
SLG
aggressive.
They just beat his ass.
Allowed the game to come to them. They take the game into their own hands. SLG and Legend.
Oh my god.
Boobadooboo's down to 1 shot. He has to back down.
But Legend just went 24-24.
Multiple grenades.
SLG's on the other side of the map.
To take it.
SLG. We're on board with Spartan and Boo-Boo now on this side of the map.
Camo.
2 minutes remain. There's no way this goes to time, though. The push is already happening. Legend on your screen, trying to get the damage in.
Oh my god.
The nades pushed them back.
Legend died!
And there it is. Oh my word. Absolutely
what the
insane.
Hell?
That was 24-24. They were down by 6, Tony.
What is happening?
They were down by 6. And Boo-Boo and Spartan close it at the very last second. Legend and SLG really tried to hold on. They really tried to grab that lead, and they had it. They had the spawn trap on the bottom of lift.
That's actually an unbelievable
they had
ending.
Everything.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was this ending fight right here that changed everything.
But look at this, though. You look at this rotation toward the end game by the Spartan and Boobadooboo. They like run, from yard down to driveway over towards bottom LR and then get the angle on goal. Like right here. But they both run driveway, they both run bottom LR, and then they both immediately look up towards top goal. You're right there.
Yeah.
So it was obviously
It's actually
running away
unbelievable.
to
I'm not
stay
gonna
alive, but both of them run away and also immediately snap onto the goal side. And I wonder, like, none of them have information that Legend's here. Like at this point, Legend jumps up now, and they have to anticipate that Legend's going to jump up gold with no information while running away while one shot, and then simultaneously shoot him. Like that's
beautiful.
That is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, under a clutch situation like that, they're both really weak. They're both getting shot, and then on top of that too, they look top gold because they don't have to worry about ramp. And the reason they don't have to worry about ramp is because they threw one nade, bounced off the pillar towards the top of that driveway, and then they threw a nade on top of driveway. So there's no way that SLG could have made it down there in time. There's no way he could have cleaned up those kills. Beautiful job. Absolutely gorgeous by Boo Boo and Sparty. They will move on to the grand finals. Legend and SLG not done just yet. They will go to the lower bracket.
What a series.
But wow, what a phenomenal showcase by both teams.
Well, we now know at least one of the teams that are making it into the grand finals and making it with an advantage going into that grand finals. It is the Sentinels duo looking to go back to back as they make it into the grand finals with that advantage. We need to find out who is going to be joining them, but why don't we send it over to Louis and Garrett, because I know they were just as excited about that matchup as we were.
Damn, man. Every time, and it never prevails. The teamwork out of Boo Boo and Spartan just comes through. Tools, what are your thoughts?
Just an incredible game throughout. Honestly, I thought it was going to happen, right? I was a believer. I believed early on because of how SLG and Legend played those moments towards the end of the game. It reminded me of Halo 5, right? You keep a player towards LR, you keep a player towards blue, you can spawn trap them into the lift. They're able to do that time and time again, keep those spawns on point. Problem is the setups are just a little bit more malleable in Halo Infinite just because the spawn logic isn't as strong as it was in Halo 5. They had to get a little bit more freestyle with it, and when that happened, you just started to see a couple of trades that went the way of Spartan and Boo Boo Doo. But throughout, it just was an incredible game. It's almost a shame that we didn't get to see the crazy comeback happen, but I'm happy for Boo Boo Doo Boo and Spartan. Those guys played like warriors throughout the entire series, and well, it all coming down to one final kill. And Spartan, he knows what the high ground is. He's able to shoot down upon everyone else, and it makes all the difference.
Indeed, we're seeing it wrap up in front of our eyes as we speak. Legend goes down up in gold. And Boo Boo and Spartan move up in gold, move up to gold in the grand finals.
What that lower bracket looking like, man?
For some reason, I had that misremembered. I thought they were shooting down and got the kill, but no, they shot down. That's just absolutely unreal, and that does it for our winners bracket. Now the elimination brackets are where all the worries are at, and one big one that's happening right now: Jimbo and Wootum are in a middle of a game with Rorsch and Strikey. It looks like Rorsch and Strikey are up 2-1 in the series right now. They've just entered into game number 4. That's where we're going to keep our eyes. We're probably going to follow them versus Renegade and Snakebite, whoever comes out on top of the suit.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. We'll see if we can find that on a stream if it's possible. If not, we'll be joining, I assume, the winner of that match to face Renegade and Snakebite on the other side. So don't go anywhere. The lower bracket is approaching quickly. We'll be back after these messages.
Damn, that was so loud. This NCAA college football ass music.
I'm out, grapple. Oh, big. See that?
Oh, we do have a stream.
There you go.
I got his gold.
Top gold, he's on the commander. He's out. Absolute. I'm gonna make him spawn A. You can block B maybe a little bit.
Top A.
Yo, go. Palace.
I'm gonna look for the top A guy.
Yeah, I'm playing your A guy.
Good turbine, I'm one shot.
Go, one shot. Dead. Might fly tab, might be.
He's better.
Okay, I'm going behind him.
I can reset.
Ems was nice shots.
Yeah, I think he is. B-box.
Looking. Drop down. Push on camera.
Where's teammates at?
Oh, both men there. One shot. He's on the like valve sitting in the corner. Push him.
Camo. I can grapple camo.
I hear that. I'm gonna look bottom man.
I might do a weird bait, hold on.
Yeah, bottom man.
Can you look front for a second?
He was cut. He ain't cut. He's in top tower.
Okay, so it gets rid of the visual of it. How you learn? Dude, this game's I shouldn't even try to flow. Both see, he's just dropped snipe for him, some stacks. He's going tower jump up with camo. Maybe with camo. That's
I
actually.
guess that doesn't work.
You hit him.
One shot.
Don't go too far, wait for his teammate.
Yeah. I'm backing up.
Camo should be gone in like 10 seconds.
Pipe door. Okay, man. He's triangle. He should triangle. Then pipes, one shot.
Camero's close to us. Oh, he's heaven. He's on the stairs. If you can get out cat, that's huge. Yeah, triangle. Chasing you close. One's gone pipes.
He's going EC. C pad.
Okay, my bad. Right,
Damn.
C plant, and then he went pipes. He's gone back to tower with the snipe. Fuck, if I spawn heaven, it's just. Actually, no, I didn't spawn. Tower strikey. Pipes now. I got like a bullet on him, maybe.
One shot, batteries probably.
Try.
I got C pad.
I'll get him.
C
Questions
pad,
going
one
down?
shot. Could be anywhere in C.
Back C then.
I'm in long.
It's on the spiral. Dead.
I'm in 20.
They naded tower. Try and get that grapple.
Tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go vulnerable and get grapple. It's crochet though. Going now. I have grapple for his camos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grapple from angle. They're probably gonna try and bubble it. They needed me tower.
Top tower, one shot.
I'm in behind him.
Try to give us top tower. I'm in A.
He went front. Oh, this joke's so hard like that.
Okay, I'm looking.
It was a really
It's
good
okay,
play.
it's okay. I'm gonna go
Got a
on
little
top of him.
sus, but that was a good play.
Gone. I tried it.
College.
It's one long.
Oh.
I'm finding his
Oh, yeah,
teammate.
it's going pipes.
Okay.
Disturb
My
him.
camera's gone. Oh, he's one shot
Push
pipes.
on pipes.
Alright, so we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Nice, dude. Nice pass.
Good plays.
Alright, we can chill. We can literally just stand still at this point. Just hold across
Cross.
and just hold across and chill.
Yeah.
Top gold.
Top tower.
Top half it. Push in half shields, in half shields.
Fuck, one shot.
5 minutes
gold.
remaining.
I spawned with stacks. On bubble.
So close. I think they're looking for me. So.
I'm in tower. Head. Don't play for me.
I'm in.
One shot. I'm dead.
Good trade.
Fuck is it? Oh, gold being? Alright, I'm gonna go to blue then. Fuck it. Stay here. They're gonna be both gold.
Yeah.
Grapple is up as well. They can't get that. Other chance. Pipes it. I will.
Nice shot.
We got good lead. This guy's coming. Bubble's not gonna be up for this. I'm literally walking out onto her, so.
I see in glass.
Okay. Just place off for a sec. See that?
Probably.
Don't dive me there. I'm just gonna go.
On camera jump. One
Game,
shot.
game. See flat? You may be in blue.
Damage.
Okay, I'm looking. He's window. One shot. Tower boxes.
Fuck those knees.
Running pipes.
Back blue. My camera's basically gone. Yeah, my camera's gone. Okay, I'm gonna go blue and play for a stick.
Guys behind you. Sucks. Guys.
Yeah, both there. Alright, man. That's it, that timing. Just live. Snipe stop soon. They're gonna have a grab. Both there, both there. That's fine. That's perfect. They're pinned. I'm gonna go gold.
One shot to. I'm getting the snipe. I have.
Gold now. Cross now. 2 bursts down. Rush.
I'm coming to you.
Or just bomb out glass.
I'm just holding this with snipe.
Hey, top tower, top tower. I'm gonna reroute to A. I'm gonna make him. Just keep watching your goal for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, top behind. Pies.
Dead.
Nice, nice. Oh, Pies again. He's coming in full shields. Actually, you can win back out. We can still. Let's just spawn with him. Yeah, spawn gold. I'm gonna get out. Oh, I think I just saw him rotate across tower. I'm gonna rat on a generic box here and long and see if he plays it.
On tower.
Interesting play call.
Oh man. I got some grapple.
Yep. He's gone pipes. He's gone back still.
Stacks. Wants some stacks.
Okay. Let's try and kill this grapple guy.
He's a people.
Oh shit, yeah. Red steps as well pushing you. Nice. Nice. Alright, remember, don't shoot the first, like, don't commit to the first guy we see.
Someone goes to pub.
Okay, just bomb tower and get. Guys on camera.
Grab.
See that, see that. One shot long, I'm living. Strike is the one shot. I don't think that's camera though.
First just camera.
You hit him, you hit him. Camera's camera drop now. Let's go see, come.
I guys go first.
Okay, let's go see. Go to the back, we'll pay for trades.
I hear them.
Bubbles up still. They're gonna have a snipe soon. This camera should be gone in like 10 seconds or so. I'm gonna get bubble quick.
I saw in top tower.
Okay. We'll just bomb into tower.
I'm down.
Okay now. Didn't get a name.
Just get your shields back.
Yeah, we got a minute, like we can literally run the clock down.
Yeah.
We have to push us. I'm just gonna keep watching our bomb, okay? I haven't got up C5.
Yeah. He's sniping
Blue tunnel.
sneaky.
Okay, blue tunnel as well. Yo, do you reckon we can bomb into tower?
I'm going tower.
Yeah.
They're in.
C5, okay, run. I'm dead. Run.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
Please spin. Just keep him running. It's like, fuck it, I'll run the other way. They have to kill us. In-game clock in our favor.
That's so mixy, dude.
Yo, I was like sat back blue as if like I touched a pebble. Like I was just bobbing.
Wait, the bee kind of going crazy?
Everyone sub to me. Do it. Oh, I can easily play you.
What?
They bombed Frost last time.
More kills than your opponent.
Loop again.
Glass.
Hello, weak. One shot, hello.
I also don't know what
Absolute.
Last.
game is
Didn't get a camera
like
yet,
in the
it's still on.
series.
You have a Frost in this, so he's still alive. He's looking at you. You can go gold and get out right angry if you want.
I mean, surely this isn't just game 2.
Watching Zex on it. Truck.
Does chat know?
These fucking servers. Truck and then.
I don't think so.
25-ish.
Plasma grenades obtained.
What's like 50, 55 for camera to go?
In blue, that's fine now.
It's gonna peek loop.
Camera's on the top.
Looking up.
Glass.
Okay, looking to 6 it.
Tower.
Nice. Power as well. Dude, fucking connection. Come on now. One shot loop. One back tram now.
The connection actually looks horrible.
Wait
I'm
for
not
the
gonna lie.
spawner maybe. I don't know if you're getting Kurski. Spawner. Go out, come.
You on 80 ping?
Boop. Hey, bro, here.
One shot.
I guess it's not as bad as it could be, but not great.
Alright, it's great space.
Yeah.
Camo in 25. We need to try and get Nesta. Maybe. I'm gonna sit go for a second, then you guys try and get angle. And flowers. I'm running. I'm literally full on running.
Yeah.
Unfortunate timing.
Dropped in, you did.
Yeah, I'll make one shot.
I guess gold.
Yeah, we gotta try and create space a lot quicker off the spawn. Like when they're 2 dead, we just need to push up somewhere. Because I'll spawn behind you, and then we have 2 areas. Try and go dip and get an angle on this camera.
It's on yard. How do you guys
Camera now?
I'm dead 3 times.
Dude,
Benches. Top gold, I'm probably dead. Traded.
nice trade. Oh, one shot on me.
That sucks.
Got this away 48. We're gone on 18.
I
Good.
get frost.
Yeah, we can get this frost.
Those are good comps right there.
Sniping 10, then they might wait for
He
it.
said it'll be gone on 18. I was wondering why he was timing it.
Man, I'm dead, but
Both there or no?
what's on one?
Rifle available.
Went dip.
They haven't got a shock yet. Wait, one dip. Alright, both there. It's got frost camo, going out dip to truck, and then another guy high window to top mid.
I'm sniped.
Be high window to top mid, maybe jumping a swore.
I'm
Oh, you
looking
didn't
for
even-
a sword.
Oh, side on me. One shot. Dead. Stuck me there. Behind you. Oh no. 11's everything. Get him.
On top.
It's one truck.
Glass.
He's close though.
Yeah.
Crashing soda or something. I'll come there. Probably just gonna.
Fires.
Both there, both run back. Both went to yard.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoulder big shit and see.
Top gold. You come back?
Yeah.
Combo might suck,
Gold
bro.
again,
I don't
gold again.
know.
Got repulse. I'm gonna re-wrap across the other here.
Okay. Full gold.
Ammo soon, so just live and try and get our kill. Oh, fucking popping, man.
Inbound.
And fires. I'm one shot.
Yeah, this looks unfortunate.
One driveway. Oh no. Both trying. I'm pretty dead here.
His glass. I'm one shot. I got back up, I guess,
One
too.
posters. Hello now. One shot, no, okay. He's got top mid camos, Froster.
Hey, he's on side left.
No? Still there. Good one, nice. Okay. I'm gonna get Frost quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at blue.
Yeah, he's blue window on the
It's
thing.
not
Well, can you push this on me?
Yeah, slow window. Both there, I can.
Okay.
I'm one shot.
Inside there?
I'm absolute.
Watch just one. One shot flowers and then he's got one
Oh,
Frost
that
there.
sucks.
I'm one shot again.
Use this. This one's
On me, and
what is that? What do I spawn city? Alright, snipe. Might have to chow this flowers guy, to be honest, give him the snipe. Go, go, go. He's gonna be like loop or something.
I'm top gold.
Options exit.
Shop right
Oh, he did.
He's not top gold.
Yeah, anywhere now.
I'll let you bomb the sniper guy.
It's 4. It's twice as 4.
Challenge you, challenge you.
I traded. Alright, guys, bottom mid. He's U-turn. Can't see him.
No way.
He got all the way out.
I spawned bottom mid.
Hold.
Last.
Hold weak.
Last.
Hold dead.
Nice shots.
It's gonna be train.
Still glass on one of them.
Slip. I chased me.
Oh, still do. One on one. Snipe, snipe, snipe. Live. You snipe. Go short. Nice kill. Snipe down glass. Go get that snipe glass. Go for these ones. I got frost. I'm a bomb into blue. Then make it the bomb on spawn. Blue now. One shot blue. Strikey. I'm gonna live.
Okay, yeah.
He's keeping eyes on his camo.
I'm gonna go top goal.
Coming now. Coming now. High window. High window. Camo's. Oh, dude, we can come in. High window as well.
They're gonna have.
Yeah, we gotta keep our eyes on this. He's one. I still there.
Didn't have it yet. Out from gold. Snipe side.
Say a fucking rubber banding, man.
I'm going blue.
Stood still, bubbling.
I'm blue.
We can have frost.
Right bench. Posters once.
God, gold.
Dead.
Invisible bogey on the field.
It's in blue now. Flowers as well.
Yeah, there's 2. Orange one shot.
What am I supposed to do? Literally, I stand still. My whole game's shaking.
5 minutes remaining.
Snipes and fire, but just hit round and we'll just try and find him. And catch him. Oh man.
Damn. This shit looks not very fun.
Yeah. Both pushing you. One's loot now, one's at benches. Luke's got 2 shots on
3
me.
times.
I know what he means. I know how frustrating it is too when you're trying to stand still and your guys just like rubber banding for no
Might be already
reason.
on nest. Oh, he's still loot.
Are you getting that like bobbing shit that
Yeah, but
fucking Infinite does?
Alright, let's live. Let's try and find a pick for this camo. Frost's up there. Got frost now. Strikey got frost.
can't go.
Try and find his teammate. I thought he's on benches. He's gone benches.
I'm dead.
Gold weak.
On my benches. That gold kill me. He's pushing you flowers now.
Oh man, we need to like keep an eyes on those cameras so much. Like you like leave the vision, like the view on it, to come help me. It's like we need to like stay, like I then have to cover.
I'd love to get a better angle on it.
Yeah, but it's like
Sorry,
like you're sat at
I
law,
did
like they
that
can't get it if you're staring at it. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I wonder what like map that was. Oh, that was game 5. Holy shit. I wonder if this bracket's actually updated any further than this, or if we actually have to wait on all those matches. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, Tools, we're on to the elimination bracket. We got Snakebite and Renegade going up against the winners that just defeated Jimbo and Wootung, Rorsch and Strikey. So any thoughts on this match right here?
Really, this is the pride of the Mexico region on the line.
I have
here,
returned,
Right? You want to win some world champions. Time to put in the work, show
and just in
what
time,
all of
it
this
seems.
practice has gotten for you. Two very good players in Rorsch and Strikey, a steep challenge ahead of them.
All right, without further ado, we're going to kick it to Mikowski and Eli, new to today's broadcast, as we're getting into game number 1 right away. Mikowski?
All right, Eli, here we go. The EU region was soaring over everybody at the start of the HCS offseason. Now it's Mexico getting their licks in on NA competition as they do just that off the start. Strikey with a double kill on Renegade and Snakebite. Eli, welcome to the stream.
Man, I have been waiting all day for this. I was actually just watch partying this on my stream beforehand just to get an early eye on some of these teams, and everybody's coming out to play today. Super stoked to see Rorsch and Strikey making it this far. I think these two guys are so talented, and they're finally showing the world what they're made out of. And going off to a hot start against these two is exactly what you want to see if you're a fan of the LATAM guys.
Strikey stuck on the chest, continues to walk forward towards Renegade to earn his team the trade. It's a 1-3 start here early on, but Rorsch continues to roll on with the use of that shock rifle. Meets back up with Strikey here at the back of the turbine, but Renegade's pushing on through. Snakebite still at tower. Could push Strikey here. Low shields, but he does not make his move. He does a little late, actually. Eventually gets some damage onto Strikey. Ooh, takes him down. Strikey almost, though, had the turn on Snakebite. 3-4 here.
Okay, sorry about that. Looks like I got the
I was going to say, did their call drop or something?
Yeah, it looks like... I like the way that Snakebite played that situation. He was able to just slow it down, finds the target, catches him off guard, and that's exactly what they needed to do
having
to get
issues
back into
over there.
this. This shock rifle is going to be such a big deal. Just the fact that it's in Snakebite's hands right now. I've seen him pass it off to Renegade a few times today. We might see more of that. But for now, he's going to see if he can put it to work as well.
Renegade and Snakebite have done a great job here to force a split condition here for Rorsch and Strikey as they're having a difficult time to regroup. They finally work around the edge gold side of the map to get back together. They now have a numbers advantage here on Renegade, but Renegade in a 1v2 situation still takes down Strikey. Rorsch rotating now towards the seaside of the map. Renegade still has a little bit of that camo left to work with.
Seeing some of that top player experience and wisdom coming into play. Renegade and Snakebite rotated to the seaside of the map about 20 seconds early before the camo came up. It's just a better part of the map to access camo from. That's why Renegade got it here. And I did like the disengage from Rorsch to just completely get out after Strikey went down. But here we see Renegade dealing some early damage. We'll see if Snakebite can follow it up and get the double kill. I expect him to back up now and wait for Renegade to come back. They also have the heads up knowledge of when that shock rifle is going to respawn.
Shock rifle coming up back up soon as Snakebite looks to push back into C. He's got Renegade, his teammate, on the tower side. Strikey and Rorsch occupying the top and lower side of that location. As Rorsch goes down, Renegade does too, but Snakebite, it's been a continuing force here for Renegade and Snakebite. They continue to trade out, and more often than not, Snakebite is able to clear the map and keep that +1 net condition as they now have a 3-kill lead. Strikey with the kill on Renegade sends Snakebite back a little bit, and this is sort of that disengagement that we're talking about here in 2v2, but Rorsch is not going to let Snakebite disengage, chases him all the way through. A little bit of staggered spawns here for Renegade and Snakebite, going to allow Rorsch and Strikey to keep putting damage down.
Wow.
And they continue through with the kill on Renegade. Renegade and Snakebite in a little bit of a blender right here as Rorsch and Strikey have come right back, only down 1.
I would say it was kind of a self-induced blender, though. What I'm noticing right now is Renegade maybe overconfidently just chowing. He's just off spawn, just looking for a fight as quickly as possible. I mean, when you're considered the most skilled in the game, it's hard not to be confident in yourself, but he's been punished for it. He's been kind of separated from Snakebite multiple times. He does manage to get the camo, though, gets a kill, sees Snakebite trade out, so I expect him to rotate to a position here. It looks like he's going to take a perimeter spot to force a spawn. You see that little route that he took toward batteries was specifically to intentionally spawn the enemy in the elevator. After seeing his teammate spawn at C, he knows he was correct, and now he can push in.
Renegade pushing in, has the camo
what
still,
the
has
hell?
the hands as well on Strike as he takes him down. Roach takes down Renegade with Snakebite again.
Just the milkiest
Trades
shit
out
I've
with
ever
that
seen.
+1 net outcome. Roach and Strikey got the first 2 kills of the match. Got the camo as well, but Renegade and Snakebite did a really good job not to engage with it. Roach and Strikey choose to, and that trickles down. This lead continues here for Renegade and Snakebite by a count of 3.
It's been the same thing over and over. Renegade just starting the fight,
right?
And Snakebite coming to finish the fight. I mean, that seems to be their plan, right? Is you go in, you kill the first guy, and weaken the second guy. I'll just come in and kill the second guy. That's kind of been the story of every single fight we've seen so far. Finally, Snakebite's the one taking the early damage in this fight, but it's just a positioning thing. And look at the
no
aggression.
trade.
Like I said, Renegade does not care at all who you are.
What the
He doesn't
hell?
care where you're from. He
That
doesn't
not
care if
3?
he's online or if he's on land. He's just going to hold forward, man. This is all the guy does, and he gets away with it more than any other player, it seems, and I don't think he's going to stop anytime soon. Now, finally, looks like a little bit of communication, maybe deciding to stick together, like, okay, look, we're only up by 3. We can throw this. Let's try to actually work together. But this is that early rotation. Look at them. They're planting seeds for this next camo.
Damn,
they went
bro.
to the C side of the map, also got the shroud screen. All they're doing is increasing the odds that they're able to get the next camo, and that's
Nice
exactly how
shot.
you want to play the process here.
Snakebite lining up another shot with that shock rifle for the double, but Strikey disengages, works his
Beautiful
way over
stuff.
to the Renegade side. And Eli, I know
Beautiful
they say numbers
stuff.
don't lie, but 1 assist for each Renegade and Snakebite. It feels like they're playing masterfully as it relates to teamwork, and more often than not, we see Renegade softening up the opponents for Snakebite. The assists don't necessarily reflect that. The score does, though. 19-14 as killing spree separates these two teams as Renegade and Snakebite look good heading into the 20s.
Honestly, you say that it seems like they're working together perfectly. I don't really feel the same way. I feel like they're just kind of running in and outgunning in most situations and getting away with it just because, you know, they're 2 of the best players in the world. Their teamwork is mostly just Snakebite being like, "Oh, you died. Let me go try to finish that guy for you." Like that's really all it's looked like to me. But I mean, now they've got the 6-point lead. They're totally fine with any trades. Any trade that they've gotten so far this game has been while they already had the lead. So it's definitely a strategy that will work if you're as good as these guys.
All right, well, there you have it. Renegade and Snakebite brute forcing their way. What looks like could be a game 1 win for them here in the elimination round 10. Snakebite with a cleanup kill on Strikey Roach with some shots on the bat ledge. Takes Renegade and Snakebite down to low HP. Renegade gets out of there with the use of the grapple. And Snakebite looks to re-engage.
Now they got him trapped and they got him pinched.
Right now, they just got him trapped in the pipes. So Snakebite's going to watch this door.
Oh, scam though.
Back in. Renegade tries to jump in through the bat ledge, but it looks like Roach and Strikey predicted it. They actually turn, stop fighting Snakebite for a moment to kill a Renegade, understanding that that's likely the strategy they choose. And now they also take down Snakebite. So that's actually a clean 2-for-0 trade. And Renegade's already back in
he
the
might get
action.
both.
Look-
Oh!
To finish the game, man, this guy must have spawned like C plat, and he's like, "Oh, you're still in
That
the fight?
was
Yeah,
so
let me just follow him.
fucked.
I'll just kill them both." Just hits a couple G slides, launches himself into A, hits him with the sauce around the pillar. Those peak shots were disgusting. Yeah, I mean, Renegade. It feels to me like they just want to get to their next opponent. That's what this feels like.
I thought Roach had Renegade dead to rights, and now I'm thinking, okay, if we see some flawless Halo, this might just work out in their favor. Then even Strikey looked like he had a favorable situation to clean up on Renegade, but Renegade pulls the Slippy and the double kill for the win.
Yo.
Renegade and Snakebite take down their opponents in that game 1, going into a must-win game 2 after what we saw. And I agree with you a little bit. Ironically enough, Snakebite cleaning up on a lot of Renegade's damage didn't result in assists. And I think it's because their timing's off, right? And it's crazy to say that their timing is off, and you're looking at the final score, Stan Bukowski, they just won 25-17, but I think you might agree with that a little bit, Eli.
No, absolutely. I mean, it doesn't feel like they feel. It doesn't. They're not in final form right now. They're literally just let's beat these guys real quick and stay warm enough to get to our next opponent. That's what it feels like. And That's kind of what they're doing. It created a closer score line than one might predict. I'm not taking anything away from Rorsch and Strikey, though. I mean, these guys are very talented, and the reason they're keeping it close is because they are punishing Renegade for over-challenging in a lot of these spots, but sometimes Renegade just does enough damage that it doesn't matter. He's going to kill 1.5
He's going to do damage regardless.
You know, Snakebite can handle the half that's left. So, yeah, that's kind of what we've seen so far. Looks like we do have an opening strat where Snakebite's just going to make some space for Renegade to go for camo. Renegade, I think, deciding that he could kill Strike. Strikey somehow stealing the camo before that fight even finished. I'm not sure. I would have loved to see how that went down, but he's going to go immediately for the shock rifle. And we are back to our all-familiar combination camo shock. Can he put it to work here? So far, he does. Can he get 2? He does. What an excellent play from Strikey there.
All right, the score is the exact same as it was in the previous game. Strikey and Rorsch, though, previously weren't able to do much with that shock rifle. Looking like a different story here in game 2 as Strikey takes to the top of A. Rorsch goes down, so you anticipate Strikey anticipates the push from Snakebite as he lines up the reticle. Renegade now pushing in a little bait and switch opportunity. Rorsch and Strikey taking down Renegade and Snakebite. They're now taking advantage, it looks like, Eli, of the mistiming from Renegade and Snakebite. That was a great example right there.
Yeah, that was exactly what I'm talking about. Renegade and Snakebite gotta work together a little bit better right there. Love to see that. So Snakebite was doing a ton of damage, ultimately got the kill without Renegade's help, but just in case, Renegade was right there to finish the kill. It looks like, I don't know how they knew Rorsch was here. Maybe he heard a footstep audio, but it looked like he was safe until they spotted him out, take him down, and now we're seeing a bit more teamwork out of the reigning world champions.
I think right there, Eli, Rorsch might have committed a little early to taking down a weak Snakebite on the top of Snipes. I think a grenade went out, which revealed his location, and that forced a little bit of a staggered sequence here as we're all tied at 5. Camo up soon. Trades out on both sides of the map. A 1v1 for now. Renegade versus Rorsch. Rorsch has the low ground. Renegade drops to it. Takes him on head on. And takes him down as well to regain the lead. And just like that, actually, we're tied back at 7. Snakebite, though, with that next camo. Can he clean up Strikey?
This is such a crucial part of the game. And watching that fight with Renegade, okay, so if anybody's ever watched Renegade's stream, I think most of the time his stream title, all it says is testing my limits. That's all it says. And that's kind of what it feels like when you watch him play. Like, he could have chosen to win that fight from the high ground, but he's like, nah, can I just jump in his face and piv him from close range? Like, you don't have to do all that, but bro, like, he's just literally testing his limits as he plays against some of the best players in Mexico. Tests himself there, Snakebite does, but doesn't get the double, and let's see what Renegade does next.
Yeah, you're right. We're either seeing some level of confidence or foolishness as Renegade and Snakebite have continuously taken on Rorsch and Strikey in clear.
He just challenged.
1v2 situation. Snakebite goes right back to it and finally realizes
I understand what they
maybe
get at.
this isn't the play.
You do be just challenged.
Continue to keep that damage on him. It's going to make it a little bit of a numbers edge for Rorsch and Strikey, as Strikey ultimately cleans up on Snakebite. And there you see some of that missed timing trickle down, and Renegade goes down as well. Rorsch and Strikey regain the lead and control that shock rifle.
This is not a game that you can afford to troll for an entire game, and so far they are trolling. I'm saying it right now. Like, oh God, Rorsch with a disgusting.
That was actually nice.
Punishing them for not taking them
seriously. That was actually so nice.
You want to run and 1v2 us? Like, okay, yeah, keep doing that. See what happens.
They're starting to sense the disrespect, and a bang bang goes out for Rorsch, making another one as he takes down his opposition. Both go down once again. And just out of nowhere, Eli, this lead has ballooned to a 3-possession, 6-kill game. Camo up now.
I think right now, though, Renegade and Snakebite are probably saying, all right, cut the trolling. Let's come back and win this. Looks like the camo might still be down top mid. No, Strikey got away with it. I think Renegade thought it was still top mid. That's why he was throwing those nades there. Last shot of the shock rifle does get burned out, so next shock is going to be up around 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Renegade and Snakebite, the team that knows that, so I expect them to rotate to that side of the map within the next 20 or 30 seconds here to make sure they can get it. Now Strikey, though, 1v1ing against Renegade. Looks like Renegade has the repulsor.
Good play.
Does ultimately take him down though, and they do maintain now a 6-kill lead.
Yeah, dueling killing sprees for Strikey and Roach. Have them up by a count of 1 killing spree. 13 to 18 here as Roach continues forward on Renegade, showing the confidence that we saw previously from the man himself. But he goes back to the respawn screen, and Renegade and Snakebite are going to have to rethink their strategy as it is not worked out in their favor. It seems like Roach and Strikey picking up a little bit on that
only a 5-kill game,
or
though.
at least overextensions that we've seen here from Renegade and Snakebite as they maintain that 5-kill lead.
Love to see this. So they do push out to grab the thrust. Looks like Snakebite with some early damage on these guys. Renegade knows they're weak. That's why he's pushing in so aggressively. Awkwardly shooting down. Gets baited into the melee while Strikey is waiting to hit the headshot. Snakebite's still weak. Thinks maybe he can follow up on this damage. Finds a way to get his shields back. But he's fighting a player with the thrust.
Ooh, that was
uses
nice.
the high ground to get the melee. And you have to wonder, Strikey could have stayed alive if he used that thrust. Instead, he gives it to Snakebite. And Snakebite with thrust is not what you want to see.
Yeah, Snakebite from the top rope has Renegade and Snakebite right back in it. 2 team wipes, separating these 2 teams. Plenty of time left on the clock as Snakebite has to put some damage down on Roach. Takes him down. Strikey cleans up though. 1v1 for the takes down Renegade and earns the camo as well. You got the shock up too. Massive sequence there from Roach and Strikey as that double kill really feels like an overkill in the sense that you pick up camo and shock in addition to the 2 kills.
This game looks like it is over. Only 1 kill left to go.
Renegade getting farmed
all
this
by
game.
himself over here on the side of the map. Gets headshot by Strikey, and that's exactly what you want to see if you're a fan of the LatAm community. I'm telling you, man, these guys are very talented, but I gotta say it, man. Snakebite and Renegade were disrespectfully pushing them in 2v1 situations repeatedly, like just
outlandishly.
Yeah, like you know they're not doing that in a serious manner. So I do kind of expect a major shift in the approach that Snakebite and Renegade are going into this next game. I think we're gonna see a bit more respect, coordination, and I think they'll work together a little bit better going into game 3 here.
Yeah, my thought after game 1, seeing that Snakebite Renegade domination, I'm thinking, all right, they might pay for this overextension, this lack of timing, and being a little ahead of themselves in the later rounds. Or can Roach and Strikey make them pay? That's exactly what they do in game 2, seemingly picking up on the strategy from Roach or from Renegade and Snakebite,
crazy,
which was to go away from their usual strategy, which is using cohesive teamwork and perfect timing, bait and switch. And that's the name of the game here in 2v2. So as we reset things, heading into a live fire game 3, what's going to be the key here, Eli, as each of these 2 teams look to take the series lead?
I mean, obviously, Renegade and Snakebite need to stop trolling. They need to work together a bit more. They need to take it a bit more seriously.
They're going to win this map like 25 to 12
until your teammate is nearby. Actually back out of a fight for once. Did Renegade back out of a single fight? I don't think so. It didn't matter what was happening, who had what guns, how many, what, like whether he had help or not. He was just holding forward. I don't think we're going to see that same level of aggression going into this game. And if you're Roach and Strikey, you know, just keep playing like you're playing. If your opponents continue to troll, like, take advantage of it. Keep punishing them over and over again and make them adjust their game. But they've also got to be ready for that adjustment because they're smart guys. They know that Renegade and Snakebite have more in the tank, and you've got to be ready for their adjustment and adjust yourself as well.
Yeah, expecting big adjustments here in a deadlock series, tied 1-1. A little bit of a silliness. I don't know what the right words are to use, but this match just felt a little odd in the sense that there's not that mutual level of respect, at least this late in the tournament. You might consider Roach and Strikey as underdogs, Eli, but I don't know, man. With the rise that we've seen recently from the MX scene, these guys are on a tear, and they're looking to take some spots here in both the 2v2 and 4v4 format. Let's remember, this is the last opportunity to take down NA's best in these off-season tournaments up until, I guess, the next time we get on land in Arlington in March. So this is it. This is the opportunity for both EU and Mexico to take down NA for the first time ever. And Roach and Strikey, they're carrying the mantle right now, tied 1-1 with NA's best. Renegade and Snakebite get set for a game 3 on Livefire.
Can we talk for a second about how beautiful this B-roll footage is? Shout out to our producer, Brandon.
It was so
And then
nice.
he
We had to
went
watch
into
5
Forge
minutes of it.
after these map changes went down with the camo, quantum translocator. These scenes are gorgeous. Love the slow-moving camera throughout all of Live Fire. Just taking a look at it here, but we're finally hopping into the game itself. Looks like maybe there was a little bit of a re-rack for Renegade and Snakebite. Took their time starting this game, so that tells me maybe they had a little conversation about it. Like, okay, let's pay a little bit more attention to each other, make sure that we're communicating more effectively, and just kind of flow around the map together. And once these guys are doing that, they might be the toughest team in the tournament.
Strikey gets the body shot on Snakebite, but Snakebite gets the headshot, and for that he will earn the snipe in his hands and in his name. Looked like that spike might have stuck, but no, it does
Yeah, I
not.
thought he
He's gotta
stuck
worry
him.
about the player dropping in on him.
Ooh.
And he does. No scope to Strikey. Don't chase, kid.
Snakebite must play on a high acceleration speed. Most of the pros do, but that was a very quick reaction time to turn and kill that player chasing him. Renegade able to get the camo that spawned at the 30-second mark. Looks like he's gonna get the melee stick, so that's become a more common way to kill someone. The melee pulls you directly into them, so if you throw the sticky directly after, the sticky basically has no chance to miss. You do almost guarantee that it becomes a trade, so you're not gonna save your life in the process, but you at least guarantee a kill, and when you have the lead, that's all that matters.
Damn.
I definitely agree. We have seen a lot more trades via the death from the grave, sticky, almost body stuff like you'd see with the no-scope melee with the snipe, as Roach has the snipe in his hands, looking to take down both Renegade and Snakebite, both pushing in through top mid. Snakebite goes down. Chase grenades go out for Roach. Renegade continues forward, and he's looking to single out the opposition here. Roach by himself. Strikey, though, does a great job to reposition, and Renegade does a great job there sensing that. But Strikey finds isolated Snakebite. Snakebite luckily able to trade out there with Roach. As Renegade and Snakebite will carry a 2-kill lead into what feels like a little bit of a reset here.
Strikey finding the repulsor, now spawning bottom middle. Still one of the best equipment items in the game, if not the best. Looks like he is predicting his opponents could be in the A side here. Teammate tells him there's early damage down, tries to finish the kill. Snakebite has been so good with the cover fire for Renegade in different situations, not just in this series, but seen it in their series against Boo Boo and Sparty earlier today. It seems so like Snakebite. I feel like that's his entire game plan, is how can I best keep my teammates alive? And it makes sense when you look at that FaZe roster. He's surrounded by some of the best shooters of all time. So yeah, if he can just keep them alive and make that his primary goal, this team's gonna have a lot of success.
Strikey with the Renegade combo on Renegade shows why it's so crucial here on Livefire to hold 2 stickies and a repulsor in your back pocket. Much easier activation of the stick as Snakebite activates camo, but goes down shortly after. Roach spots him out. Sniper up top mid, and with Renegade not having the numbers advantage he'd like, this likely spells trouble for them. And the possession of snipe for Roach and Strikey, as Snakebite comes off spawn, doesn't want to give any audio cues as to where he is, since he could get isolated here in a 1v2 situation. And you can see Renegade spawns up, Snakebite starts to move.
Looks like Snakebite recognized they need to be a little bit closer together. He's going to try to cover for him, but it gets his face ripped off by Roach, who predicted the push in that moment. I mean, this is the higher level Halo. Is in 2v2, there's only so many routes that you can expect your opponent to take. So if you see one player, you can kind of use your imagination and deduce where their teammate is likely to come from next. And so far, Roach and Strikey have done a great job of that in almost every single one of these plays so far.
Strikey looking to clean up some of that initial damage on Snakebite, but Snakebite elongates his life long enough to get his shields back. Roach goes down to 1 HP, so too is Strikey.
Ain't nobody kill this guy.
Reshield, and Roach repositioning now.
What's up, Ducky?
With a potential pinch, but this gets risky. A little isolated. A shot lands.
No,
for the killing spree.
Slipped my memory.
Snakebite cleans it up for the body shot double. And Roach and Strikey here in game 3, Eli. We saw a 5-kill lead for them in game 2. Right back to it in game 3.
Great shots from Roach. Not only that, but he was trying to predict the spawn there and get the spawn snipe on an opponent that could have spawned mud in that moment. Turns out the player actually spawned at the tower, so he wasn't that far off with the spawn prediction. Tries to use the quantum translocator to milk his life a little bit longer, unable to do so. Snakebite looks like he was aware that Strikey spawned in A. He's gonna actually just wrap all the way back around here, play the perimeter, to just completely flush out this half of the map to make sure Strikey didn't move to that point from his spawn point. And now they know that Strikey and Rorsch are very likely to be positioning towards camo. You can see the way that Snakebite is very clearly playing within Renegade's sight line. He's trying not to overextend. Tries to grab the camo, but
damn, bro,
it was being baited by Rorsch and Strikey. And that's a huge,
he can't buy one.
2 dead for Rorsch and Strikey without trading a single one of their
guns.
Well,
and goofy ass
Snakebite off spawn by himself, but he takes down Rorsch, which should allow Renegade to spawn right up next to him, as we now see Snakebite and Renegade together for arguably what feels like some of the rare moments in this game 3, as Rorsch and Strikey have done a great job to force split spawns, split the position of Snakebite and Renegade as they look to set up potentially for this next QT. Sniper up as well in 15.
We're really seeing some high level play out of Rorsch and Strikey. They are predicting the world champions. They are baiting the world champions into doing what they want them to do. Right here though, Renegade's raw gun skill able to come out on top at the perfect time for him to earn a sniper rifle. I think the quantum translocator is up as well. Looks like maybe Strikey or Rorsch grab it. That's going to tell Renegade that they spawned. At least one of them is at the green side of the map. And now he's just looking for some heads to peel.
After a 5-kill lead for Rorsch and Strikey, Renegade and Snakebite have brought it down 1 to within 2 team wipes. Now just 3 kills. Renegade with the body shot on Strikey takes him down, looking to clean up his opposition top mid, but he QTs back to its initial spawn point as Rorsch gets lined up. Oh, take it down. Renegade, 2 clean shots.
He challenged everything, bro.
There, maybe you could argue on Strikey, but he dies close enough to Snakebite to allow him to pick back up that snipe.
One of those testing his limits moments. Yeah, I'm 1 shot, but am I good enough to just jump and quick scope this guy at Big Door? And, you know, sometimes the answer is yes, but is it always worth it to take that risk? We'll have to see. Now, Rorsch and Strikey kind of trapped in the back of the green side of the map. Snakebite's going to launch him, or Renegade's going to launch himself to the back to try to clean up the kills. Looks like a kill gets traded out. Now a 1v1 momentarily. Rorsch going to back up. Snakebite does the same, and he's going to definitely value these last couple bullets to the sniper rifle with camo coming up here shortly.
Impressive slay there from Rorsch as he took down a flanking Renegade with both eyes. I should say all 4 eyes for Rorsch and Strikey on Snakebite. But Renegade gets cleaned up. Renegade gets another kill now on Strikey. 18-20.
Good game.
As we are just 1 team wipe away from a tied game here, heading into the 20s. 19-20 now. And watch out, because Snakebite has the camo, has the snipe.
Such a clutch body shot. Switch to the bandit headshot from Snakebite. He doesn't do it in that exact moment. He gives up camo and potentially extends the opposition's lead. Instead, they're now going to tie up the game and have a chance to take the lead here with 20 all, only 5 kills to go for both teams.
You get the sense that Renegade and Snakebite aren't playing with their food anymore. They're not playing around as Snakebite finds the slay. Adds up to a trade here, 21 all. As Snakebite backs up for that next QT. He's got no more snipe to work with. He's got Renegade looking to push up on that C-plat side. Take back that snipe tower, as we might just have a battle ensue on the dummy ramp. It does. Renegade gets shots and a nade out. Wow, surprisingly, Rorsch doesn't go down to either grenade, seemingly blowing up right over his head. Snakebite cleans him up,
kill for a second there.
Renegade looking for that last player. It's Strikey, but he does a great job to disengage. Look at Strikey got all the way back to A to regroup. Important moment in the match as Renegade Snakebite regain the lead, up 1.
Excellent awareness from Strikey there. I guess realized that Rorsch was going to die no matter what. Perhaps Rorsch was the one to say it, said, I'm dead here. He took early damage, had both opponents looking at him. Maybe said, just get out, just get out. And Strikey able to just completely disengage through bottom mid. It's going to pay off. They're both together for this team fight and get 2 dead. That's a 2-for-1 trade, which ties the score back up at the perfect time to get the sniper. Sees his teammate spawns bottom tower. He knows the opposition was spawning in A in this moment. He's going to try to get an angle to shoot him, but barely misses the timing to hit that headshot. Knows that Snakebite and Renegade are likely to be pushing fast, but he's going to hit the headshot.
Nice fucking shot.
What a disgusting shot that was. Teammate probably telling him that this player is weak.
24-23.
They've just got to trade out a kill to win this game.
Filthy headshot there from Rorsch, and he's starting to dismantle the ammo just in case he goes down. Doesn't want to leave enough for Renegade and Snakebite to come back.
My
Instead,
God.
he wants to use 1 more shot to take the face of Snakebite and take game 3 as Mexico takes the lead in this series 2-1.
Wow.
That was nice.
Wow. So in the last game, when they won, I would argue that it was mostly at the fault of Snakebite and Renegade, just kind of not playing their process, forcing 1v2 scenarios. But this game, Roche and Strikey were just honestly outplaying Snakebite and Renegade. I mean, they were predicting the routes that they would take. They were taking fights perfectly together. They disengaged at the right times to re-engage later. I saw them bait the camo from Keydor and Sandbags, and Snakebite fell right into the trap. So, I mean, these guys are playing at a very high level. That was a very impressive game of live fire against two guys that are some of the kings of live fire. Rarely lose that map. So, can they close out the series though? Could they potentially send Renegade and Snakebite out of the tournament this early? That would be unprecedented so far.
And it was the 2v1 trade win conditions there for
he said it.
Strikey and Rourke.
He said it, everyone.
Probably,
he said the
I would
thing.
say they had a +2 edge on 2-1 trade out win conditions, and that was the final score count, 25-23. The difference was those +1 trade situations, as Renegade and Snakebite are going to have to use their familiarity on recharge here with that game
win
win
conditions.
to come right back as they start strong once again on recharge.
Yeah, brother just loves saying it.
We do see, oh wow, Snakebite trades out, so it's not that flawless start, 2-0 instead, 2-1 off the rip. Renegade with a snipe, has the grapple as well.
I think
Grapples
I gotta
back
get
to the
some
bat
food
leg,
after this, I'm not gonna
taking
lie.
some damage there, gets down to half shields. Very difficult shot to hit there on the opponent S1 or a tower 1.
You gotta think Renegade and Snakebite at least send this 5, right?
Not sure if the opposition expects this, because the grapple extends him a little bit quicker on the map than they might have expected. Yes, did not expect that push. Renegade takes advantage of it. Snakebite cleans up Rourke. It's a 3-1 start here for Renegade and Snakebite.
I don't know what I'm finna get, but
I'll tell you one thing, Hunter, is
been a long day.
These guys from FaZe, when their backs are against the wall, they become completely different players. And I think that we're about to see that here. I think that this might be where we see a major shift in the way they approach this game, and a major shift in the level of focus we see from Renegade and Snakebite. I mean, these guys have won world championships multiple times, and it's because they have the ice when their backs are against the wall. I don't think we're going to see an early exit, but how are Rourke and Strikey going to play against an even more focused Renegade and Snakebite?
Yeah, and it's a major reason why you could argue. Ooh, Renegade with another double kill, barrel stuff, no scope to the face of Rourke. But as I was getting into my thought, I think it's one of the reasons why international competition have yet to beat NA. It's because of that extra gear that NA players seem to find, a lot like Renegade and Snakebite have here in this crucial do-or-die game 4s. They've doubled up on the lead 6-3, and Snakebite playing much more carefully here than he did in game 1.
You say he's playing carefully, but that was a crazy reach out, but at the right time, because he wanted to make space to get this camo, but it doesn't matter. Strikey's still going to shut down Renegade, despite Snakebite's efforts to hold that player back. Renegade was able to follow up on that damage on that player. Snakebite was shooting at the Whirlpool, but ultimately Strikey having very good timing to stop that pull. He gets the camo, but he gets taken down early, and now I expect Renegade and Snakebite to rush into Rourke right here. They know that if they get here fast enough, Strikey will not spawn with Rourke, and they can continue the spawn cycle, but Rourke is finding a great escape route so far.
Very surprised Renegade took no damage from those grenades. Rourke still finds a way to take him down, though. Strikey goes down as well, and that's another one of those 2-for-1 trade-out scenarios that Rourke and Strikey win. That brings them right back in at 9-7 now, as they're down by 2, but they got a little bit of the sandbox to work with. Rourke drops the snipe for Strikey, as he'll move on with that noob combo fully charged, down to 1 HP, doesn't get pushed. Trade out between Renegade and Strikey. Snakebite and Rourke down to 1v1, and that plasma pistol combination, get ready to see a lot more of it in HCS Season 3 as Rourke puts it to good use.
Finds the sniper rifle off of spawn here, gets the tick sound. He knows both opponents are in there in case he didn't see them. Audio effect would definitely confirm that. Snakebite, though, able to kill Strikey. It seemed like both Snakebite and Renegade just turned and team shot Strikey, deleted him from existence. They're going to try to push Rourke for the sniper, but Rourke with the clean double kill. That was absolutely disgusting. Usually you don't do enough damage with a body shot with the shock to finish with a melee, but I believe Strikey must have shot them at least once to help him in that fight, and made a very sick double kill for him.
Yeah, had to have, because I double-checked. That shock rifle hit the toes of his opposition. Still able to get that melee trade out, a lot like the S7 sniper rifle. Seeing some of that efficiency here with the shock from Roach. Continues to push up, looks to press down on that shroud screen located at the camo. Snakebite with the camo. Does a great job to use that equipment. Grab camo, stay alive here with it as he looks to approach on the sneaky side.
Look at this.
Oh, why he had to say it like that?
Long haul. Take the fastest route to reposition back towards their opponents, and I don't think they're expecting this. No, Renegade able to sneak all the way to bottom A, unseen for the most part. Snakebite, can he come in and get the double kill? He's going to use the grapple to close the distance, but Strikey ices up and hits the shots and says, "Not today, Snakebite." And look at this, Renegade coming off spawn, trying to finish this kill, but Strikey's making it so hard. Finally takes him down. Roche is right here, though. If he finishes Renegade, they can keep trading this back and forth, but something tells me Roche might be the one that goes down next here.
That's the difference between these two teams. They're complete polar opposites. Renegade and Snakebite push in on that last player alive. Roche and Strikey bait him in instead. As Snakebite goes down, Renegade looks to clean up some damage, but he goes down. Strikey's fragmentation grenade, and after a nice stretch from both teams, we're tied 15-all.
Goodness gracious. Strikey playing with so much confidence, just fighting Renegade 1v1. Roche gonna find the kill from across the map here. Now they're just using each other as bait. That's really been all this is. They're just constantly baiting and switching. Now they earn themselves a 1-kill lead for it. Renegade and Snakebite definitely playing a bit closer to one another this game, and Roche and Strikey still able to come out with an early edge here.
Strikey and Roach in that lockdown A location, but they've left it. They pushed into the tower. Strikey goes down to 1 HP, goes down to the respawn.
Oh, that's a good trade.
Snakebite does a great job to make sure he trades out there to keep it close. 18-19 instead would have been potentially a multi-possession game. Instead, we're going to be really close here heading into the 20s. Roach, though, with a little bit of an edge with that snipe. Needs to stay alive with it, though.
It's a rare moment when all 4 players on the map die, and one team is just going to be gifted a better spawn. Roche and Strikey spawning next to the shock rifle. You could argue it's a 50-50 chance for both teams to get that spawn, but they're the ones that get it, and Roche has been hitting some disgusting shots with this gun. Could they send Renegade and Snakebite home early? Only 7 kills to close this game.
He said early?
Renegade with a clutch frag there. Keep it within 2. Now 1 as Renegade cleans up.
Hang on a second.
Strikey. My goodness, that was all 4 seconds.
Renegade about to say
Needed
no.
to string together a multi-kill there. As Roach and Strikey, though, still maintain the lead.
Early? Yeah, the way he said that was funny as hell. I'm not going to lie. That just sent me.
Approach, lines up that reticle, has 2 players to worry about.
Oh!
Numbers advantage.
Oh!
As Renegade takes down 1.
What the hell?
1 HP. He's going to send in Snakebite to potentially clean that up. You can see him there on the top of the Mohawk.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. 1 shot. That's going to allow Strikey to potentially... No, not... Okay, yeah, Strikey is actually going to push the damage out. I thought maybe he might wait. That's the passive sort of patient play that we've seen from them, but with a 2-1 lead here in this series, 4 more kills left for them. They're looking to close things out. Renegade and Snakebite only needing 3 as Roach and Strikey regroup here at the back of gold.
Strikey right there sees the shock rifle is back on the respawn timer, so he knows the other team doesn't have it. That should give them a little bit more confidence to push here. I'm kind of expecting someone to shoot those grenades on the Dorito. No, they're gonna push in here, and this does not look good for Roche and Strikey. They're trapped in the pipes, and they got Renegade coming in from this side. You know, Snakebite's
they're
probably
milking
on the
though.
other side.
PJ dies.
They kill Snakebite on the other side. Now Renegade's the one trapped in pipes, and how's he gonna stay alive here?
Roach and Strikey have done such a great job to play off their back foot.
Oh my god, dude, and Renegade lives.
Renegade and Snakebite had the advantage in
scenario,
but oh my god, Renegade takes the face of Roach, gives them a 1-kill lead, 23-22. Snakebite picks up the camo, and it looks like the boys from FaZe have everything they need to send us to a Game 5.
That was such an insane shot from Renegade, seemingly having a pixel of visibility between the battery and the bat ledge. I didn't even think the shock rifle was up yet. It looked like the spawn timer was more, but this could be the end of the game if they just rush in and kill both, and that's probably what's going to happen here.
Jeez, we're going 5.
Renegade and Snakebite to close it out by 3 kills. But wow, Roche and Strikey did not make that easy.
Yeah, we talk a lot about gears in Halo, right? In the sense that you gotta time the push. When you need to move fast, move fast. When you need to move slow. Here we see Snakebite and Renegade doing a really good job to adjust to a pesky Roach and Strikey team of two, as they had won 2 in a row, looking to close it out with a little mini reverse sweep against Snakebite and Renegade. Hell no, that ain't gonna happen. We're heading to a game 5 instead.
Crazy stat line we're seeing here. So Snakebite with a positive differential in damage done versus taken. He did 400 more damage than he took, yet he went -5 in this game. Renegade with 18 kills, 10 deaths. I mean, it's just hard to kind of understand a stat line like that. You died 5 more times than you got kills, but you dealt more damage than you took.
But what a map.
Looks like Snakebite just kind of making a lot of these openings for Renegade. Renegade able to follow up on a majority of them.
All right, I think we're gonna watch this game 5, and then I gotta go
he
get
was
some
hitting
food.
shots.
I think that's the play.
That time was not one of them though. Able to get taken down by the grenade, and you actually see Renegade and Snakebite playing with a bit more respect this game. And I think going into this final game, we might actually see them hit their final form. This next game, it could be a blowout, but so far, Roach and Strikey are proving that they've got a few tricks in their sleeve as well.
Trades off the start 1-1 as Roach and Renegade both go down. Looked like though that Strikey was able to sneak away with the camo. Shocker still up. On the other side of the map, the icon is gone. That means Strikey has picked it up. Snakebite with, ooh, the nice use of the, was that a double jump there, Eli? That almost looked like Halo 5-esque with the use of the thrust hold.
I think I missed that one, but there are plenty of double jumps on this map. There's a lot of weird geometry which tricks the game into thinking you can do a step jump. Yeah, probably. Strikey though with shot camo. This is very good for the early game. He's going to want to get into better positioning though. Roach taking a 1v1 against Renegade over here. Strikey going to quickly wrap back around through the driveway area. Like the way they're just kind of covering their corners. I saw Renegade recently figure that Snakebite could be lurking around one of these corners, so I like the way they're kind of just making sure they check all these different angles. Don't want to be surprised. And so far, I think now that they've taken damage, they're going to try to bait their opponent in, maybe get a team shot in, as they do. Perfectly executed, but Renegade might be able to come in and get the double kill.
Yeah, and you can tell Renegade and Snakebite have hit another gear after going down 1-2 in this series. So for Roach and Strike, they're going to have to take down Renegade and Snakebite at their best. Bait and switch! Wow. Very well done there by Roach and Strikey, as they do ultimately trade out, but Renegade had a really good look at Roach. But Roach takes down Snakebite despite being low HP. Roach, the survivability there was incredible, as they have a 2-kill lead. The action is continuous here, as Snakebite and Renegade push up off spawns on the cafe side, and they're already putting some damage down into Roach. Little ring around the rosy here.
Oh my god, this is so cheese, dude.
In the geometry, no, he goes down to Renegade, wondering where Strikey is on the map. Looks like he's over there below the A ledge. Camo's up now.
Roach, so talented, and Strikey with the sneaky spot on the ledge. This is the second time that they've got Renegade and Snakebite with the camo bait. Now they're awarded for it. They got it on live fire as well. But it's so smart to just take a position that you can see the opponent try to pick it up. You're going to easily get the kill there. Looks like they do take down Strikey. Roach going to be pretty sneaky with this camo. They're looking for him, but I love this spot. This feels like a movie when the kid is hiding around the corner with a baseball bat or something when the robber's going through the house. Look at this. He's just watching them. Can he get, now that Strikey's off spawn, he can start shooting and feel a bit more comfortable. And they had no idea where he was that whole time. Very well played by Roach.
Eli, it makes sense that we've known each other since 05. I'm thinking to myself the exact same thing. This is like a spy thriller.
Yeah,
wow,
right?
Roach and Strikey with very effective use of the camo.
What the hell are we talking about?
To bring up, right? It's a power-up in Halo. It's a classic timeless power-up, but it's not as powerful as it once was. A lot of players
oh damn, what a stick.
The camo, as they weren't able to there, does Renegade and Snakebite. They are able to land the sticky, though, as Renegade has another snipe to work with, and you can see Roach there playing cautiously, waiting for his teammate to spawn back up before they re-engage. Up by a count of 8-10 here, as they have the edge, despite Renegade having the snipe.
How impressive have Roach and Strikey been playing? This early damage on Renegade to take him out of a spot to possibly snipe anyone, forcing him to hide in the dip. This is not where you want to be on this map. I don't care what the game type is. This is a scary place to be trapped. Renegade agrees with me, decides to get out as soon as he possibly can, and Roach and Strikey kind of need to close the distance here, but Renegade's been hitting so many no-scopes, maybe they recognize they need to burn some of his ammo first. Also got camo coming up in 5, and both teams are going to be looking to secure it.
And I think for Renegade here, Eli, the key is to now bait out that camo instead of going for it like we've seen. You have every opportunity here with the snipe in your hand, but Strikey finds the flank on Snakebite, sitting up there on LR. As Renegade now, ooh, fortunate there. I don't think Roach knows he's there. He does not. Free back smack for Renegade, despite previously being in a battle with him just moments ago. A little bit of a misplay there, but despite that, Roach and Strikey maintain this 2-kill lead, and they're letting Renegade do his thing with Snipe, but they're not playing into his reticle, as you see there. Looking to see this camo player get up in the face of Renegade, force some pressure, force him to feel uncomfortable. As we see just that, grenades going in. Renegade doesn't know if it's coming from the left or the right. He starts shooting. Grenade goes out. Roach and Strikey take down Snakebite and Renegade, and now have a 2-possession lead, 2 team wipes. Separating these 2 teams as, my goodness,
hang on a
we
second.
Have an upset on our hand here.
That was such a perfectly executed play by Roach and Strikey. They first take out Snakebite, who they
PJ
knew had
there?
Renegade's cover. As soon as Snakebite goes, they were simultaneously applying pressure to both of them, ultimately take down both without dying at all, and now they're just playing around the outside. They've got a couple of shock bullets to work with. Are they going to be able to use them, though? We see that repulsor sticky combination. Roach gets one, but finally a trade going in the favor of Renegade and Snakebite. I think there might be one burst of shock left, unless Strikey burned both shots before dying, but having the thruster, also pinging the repulsor just to make sure they have a bit of a sandbox edge going into this next engagement.
It looked like another one of those invis clamber jumps there from Snakebite as he gets up the top A, drops back down to help out Renegade, who takes down Strikey. The flank is on down that A courtyard side. A couple chase grenades go out for Snakebite. They're not pushing on the right. Instead, it's the left push, a 1v2 push from Roach.
Hang on a second.
Snakebite, they will make him pay as they've closed the gap.
Hang on a second.
They're starting to stagger.
Renegade gets another 2.
Strikey got him in a little bit of a blender here as it's now just a 1-kill game.
It's kind of a baited spawn point there. Strikey, I think, spawned back wall.
Did
Thought
Renegade
he
get
might
that?
have had an opening to follow up on
Yeah,
some damage.
Wow.
That Roach had gotten down. Instead, he's the one that goes down, and 1-kill lead for Renegade and Snakebite, and they've got both the camo and the shock rifle. They're quite split across the map, though. Roach and Strikey probably not aware that they have to play very carefully. Not sure where this camo player is lurking. Now that the attention is on Snakebite, Renegade's going to move in and see if he can finish one of these kills, but he
the
can't
timing.
find the target. Snakebite's still fighting Roach, probably screaming his location right now so that Renegade could possibly get to a position to help. And here's that double jump we talked about. It's one of the best ways to quickly rotate. If it wasn't for that double jump, I don't think Snakebite would have got away with that. Snakebite still just calling for Renegade to help. Renegade kind of unable to find a target for a long time, but it is ultimately tied 15-15.
It's a 6-1 run here for Renegade and Snakebite. Once a 5-kill lead for Roach and Strikey is now tied 15-all. Less than 5 to go, Eli. So keep an eye on the clock. Might just become a factor as the pace of play is
That's a lot of damage.
Eats up now, though, at the back A yard. Renegade looking to flank the driveway. Snakebite pushing up to the top A ledge. Both players look back at Renegade. That's going to give Snakebite the green light to go, and he's got... No, he does not. Roach does trade out. I thought for sure we were going to see a double kill there from Snakebite. Would have given them a clean 2-kill lead. Instead, they'll take one. 17-16. Camo up in the next 25.
Actually, so impressive for Roach and Strikey to even get 1 kill out of that engagement. That looked like a perfect setup, push, flank, re-engagement from Renegade and Snakebite to even get 1 kill afterwards is massive. Now keeping it tied 17-17. Are we going to see another 25-24
what
game 5?
What the burger-ass play is that?
Might go into a lead here. Strikey's going to try to play for the camo, but this is not looking good. Teammate's already dead. Renegade hits the body shot. Snakebite finishes the kill. Renegade's going to get the camo. And now Roach, got to be careful. Shock rifle gets passed off to the camo player, and this next fight going to be so important.
Oh, this is going to be GG if they're not careful.
Strikey pushing in with all confidence on Roach, takes him down as well. And Eli, the difference in this game 5 has been the sandbox. How long of a stretch have we seen Renegade and Snakebite both with camo and the shock in their hands as they continue to put it to good work? Renegade with another perfect shot.
GG.
Not quite as perfect with that use of the Bandit Evo, but it'll take the end result nonetheless. It's a double kill killing spree for Renegade as Renegade and Snakebite show why they are so hard to put in the dirt. You might have their back against the wall. You might have the grave dug. But they are just not going to die. Up now by 5 in this game. 4 kills after the kill from Roach. But a trade goes out from the grave to Les from Renegade. He's finding ways to clutch up Eli even when he's not even on the sticks.
He had a whole lot of grenades in that engagement, threw a few before he died, throws one as he died. That trade out was massive. Rorsch and Strike, he put up such a good fight, but in the end,
What a series.
It is Snakebite and Renegade that come out on top. But wow, I mean, these guys from LatAm have been stepping it up time and time again, and this is just, they're impressing me more and more. I feel like the more experiences they get like this, the better and better they're going to keep getting.
EU seems to improve every week in the offseason. Mexico now is on a tear.
Damn,
they
what a
made it to the
series.
grand finals, remember? Did these two boys?
All right, y'all. Unfortunately, I got to call it right here. I got to get out of here. I got to go get me some food and take care of a couple things. But fun day today. Fun stream. As always, shout out to LVT and shout out to HCS for hooking us up. We will be live again tomorrow, yet again, for the 4v4. I will see you guys right back here for that. Yeah, much love, everybody. Like I said, appreciate y'all chilling. Y'all have a dope rest of your evening. Yeah, much love.